Had that already been going?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
And no good way to say retarded.
All right, man. That's how we start shit off. Remember that.
Yeah. There's no good way to. What'd she say?
What did she say?
And no good way to say retarded.
Right.
There's no good way to say retarded.
But there are bad ways.
There are bad ways.
Yeah.
And there are good ways as well. She's wrong, but it makes sense. You didn't see her.
You would never call a retarded person retarded.
Exactly.
You're evil if that's the case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We call each other retarded. We
Right.
call our friends retarded.
Yeah, because we stupid.
Or we call strangers retarded who are clearly not retarded.
Right. Right.
Good
Cancel.
explanation. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
done.
what's
dude.
up.
We're done. This episode is the last one, like all our episodes.
Yeah.
And no good way to say retarded.
Yeah.
And then we're done. And we're done.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Hello again.
We're back, guys. We still doing this thing every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at the beginning of Wednesday.
We operational.
Word.
I'm suns out, guns out.
Yeah, but it's freezing in this motherfucker.
And you wearing your boyfriend's
I'm wearing
hoodie.
my boyfriend's hoodie. This is his.
That's all right, dude. We like different temperatures.
And we got phones on our ears this time.
We
Because
do.
we're trying to sound better for you
We
people.
are sounding better. Everything's going to be
for
better.
everybody.
Yep. This roof next week will be soundproofed. They're coming in like the audio panels are coming in Tuesday. So I'm going to.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get to work on that.
Cool.
And we got a surge protector. So whoever sits in that seat, when they move their ass, the podcast doesn't end. We can keep going. So we'll have everything kind of plugged in together. This thing's just going to get better and better. Eventually, I'm literally, because it is an exactly 4x4 portrait, I'm going to leave just a 4x4 space in the tiles, which are all 12 inches. So they'll just be, that'll be where it's going, man, once it's done.
Okay.
It's just fucking incredible. Or is there, I mean, I can just put them there and then put the art over it. I don't know that it makes a difference.
I don't know either.
I'd rather just put it on the wall, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be more secure. Because this thing's going to be a legitimate portrait, man.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of little sound panels.
Yeah. And we'll, it is, dude. The entire room, which they can only see a small section of it. So,
Right.
But it's not going to sound echoey up in this bitch, man.
No more. And Kai worked on the mixer and shit and made it sound way better.
We like pristine up in here, dude. It's way better, man.
It is.
Way the fuck
I like
better. Yeah, and we know how to laugh now.
Right.
That's how we laugh in here, and we call, and we come back, man.
Word.
We like professionals.
We're like the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Back at the podcast like our heroes.
Speaking of retards, dude. I want to get into this. I saw this shit on your mom's house. It's basically an anti-bully campaign for fat people, for people that are obese,
Yes.
and the bias in media for skinny people and people that are in shape, opposed to our overweight counterparts. I don't know, man. There's a line between just being a dick, being a bully, and then, you know, especially from a medical standpoint, I feel like I'm on solid ground to say,
You're going to die if you don't lose weight.
hey, let's work on this, man. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's out of line. There are people that are overweight and active and healthy. That is a thing. It's not the majority, and it's not.
Yeah.
That's not most people. Being overweight at all puts you at a higher risk for diabetes, heart disease, etc. And those are two big killers.
Yeah. But they just want it to be accepted.
Right.
Like it's a normal thing.
Just accept you for who you are, man.
Yeah. I don't think anybody should be called a fat ass or anything.
Right.
Unless you've got something to add.
Right. It's
something
gotta be in the right
constructive.
context.
Yeah.
You don't walk up to strangers and go, "Hey, fat ass, what are you doing today?"
Yeah. Headed to the buffet?
Yeah. Right. Well, if someone's your friend, I don't know. There may be a time where it comes up. Hey,
Yeah.
man. And there's subtle ways to do it.
Yeah.
You want to come to the gym with me, man?
Oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Shit like that.
You need to get your shit together.
Yeah, I asked Trey today, I was like, you want to come watch me work out or possibly get a set in? He's like, nah, man. I'm going to go sleep. I hadn't slept all week. I'm like, all right, bro.
Man, sleep's so good.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, last night I got back from Hattiesburg and I ate and then I laid on my couch probably around 5 or 6 in the p.m. And I woke up at like 11 something and I didn't know what day of the week it was. I was like, Jesus Christ, I was on my couch. And then I got
What happened?
Yeah, I got in bed and I set an alarm for a decent time because I'd already been asleep for like 5 hours. And I woke up originally probably 5 or 6 and I was like, nah. And then 8, nah. 9, nah. 10, nah.
Good.
So I guess I slept for like 16 or 17 hours.
Man, there's something to that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But it was at the end of the week. There isn't a thing where you can just accumulate all your sleep at one time. That you can't really.
Yeah, I know. You can't catch up on sleep.
Yeah,
But
not like that.
But man, it feels good.
But I didn't feel absolutely exhausted when I woke up. Like, I actually felt good. I had a badass workout today. I ran my ass off and then walked really fast for another half an hour. And then worked out for like an hour and a half. Like, did free weights and stretched and I still feel wonderful. I'm still kind of riding off that high, man. Sun's out,
Maybe you do get something from it, man. Maybe we're all meant to sleep 16 hours a day.
Oh, no, man. Yeah. A lot of people function on, 6, 7. And
Yeah, I can go for long periods of time just getting a little bit of sleep.
yeah.
But over a certain amount of time, I start to die.
Yeah.
And then I end up crashing hard and sleeping half a day away, just like you were doing.
That's what I fucking did.
Yeah.
Which I had a long week. But, yeah, the one thing, my worst habit is my sleep schedule, man. It is, I don't prioritize it. I get it when I have time available.
Yeah,
So I'd rather do other shit than sleep.
me too.
But it will lead to my early death if I don't correct it.
Yeah, I feel like it's leading to something for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll kill us slowly. But it also, if you don't get enough sleep, man, all this working out and eating well that I do, it's kind of undercutting what I'm trying to do in the kitchen. You know what I mean? And through working out, but I've never been a consistent sleeper. I've never just had a schedule of sleep where I go to bed at this time every night.
Yeah, I know.
PA school was like the closest thing I've had to that because it was really, I wanted to be able to stay awake in the classes. So it was just kind of,
Yeah.
I still went to bed late, but I'd still get 6 or 7 hours. I didn't have to be in class until 8. So I could go to bed at midnight or 1 and be okay. Yeah, but I gotta get on that, dude. But
It's impossible.
well,
Not right now.
a lot of people do it, man. But
We're just not a lot of people.
I know,
I
know. But
we're not as good as them.
well, it's harder when you have family too. When you have kids, like, it helps to be regiment to kind of set their schedule and set your schedule.
Yeah, it would help.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
For sure.
But the anti-obesity thing, it made me think of some shit I've seen from Jordan Peterson, where he basically says, "Don't be yourself. That's the worst thing you can fucking do."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been being myself lately, and it's not good.
Because who you're
It's really not going well.
yourself probably sucks. Yeah,
Myself's a lazy motherfucker.
yeah. His point is that it's like, don't just do what feels natural. If you
Do what feels good.
yeah, if you want
I've been eating donuts, man.
oh man, it feels good.
It does at the time.
But it
I think I'm dying.
no, you're good, man. You're gonna live. But his point is self-improvement. Like if you just be yourself all the time, what is there to fucking strive for? Yourself is good enough.
Man, that's a good way to feel, though. To be totally content. To actually be content. If someone who's a lazy piece of shit was totally content and like, this is all I want out of life.
Yeah.
That it would be cool to experience that feeling. To not want for anything. Just be like, this is fine.
I guess I think about that in two different contexts. One is, someone that's just an absolute lazy piece of shit that contributes nothing to society.
Yeah.
That I don't like. If there's too many of those people,
Yeah.
then we get.
If we can
nothing done.
sustain those people, just let them be lazy pieces of shit.
Yeah,
We'll give them Adderall. That'll turn it around.
Yeah, Jesus. The other side of that, I think of people that are expert meditators that sit in a cave and literally contribute zero to society, but they live in a society in which that is acceptable.
Yeah, the journey is all inside, bruh. There's nothing out there that needs me.
That's their view,
I
yeah.
know.
And they're perfectly content. Dude, there is so much to learn from the mind just being quiet and being still. And it drives most fuckers in the Western world absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It is not how our society is set up. I don't know, man. I envy that a little. I want to do more of that. But I can kind of build that habit into my day too and still be productive. But I don't know, those long sessions, that's something I've never
Yeah,
done.
there might be something to that.
There is something.
You
to
haven't
it.
seen the finish line there.
Yeah,
Might be really good,
Oh,
but I'll never get to it.
oh man, we
Like,
can.
don't make a sound for a month.
Dude, there's something insightful there. Like,
Yeah, but how the fuck would we do that?
we can.
Or anybody?
We can.
Yeah.
I've even heard like Sam Harris and other great meditators. If they sit there and they're just trying not to think, but then they come up with some amazing insight, they have to fight the urge to start writing shit down.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he's been in the middle of retreats and he's like, I got to write this fucking book like that. It just comes to him and he's like, I don't have a choice. I got to do it. I need to stop this. I'll come back to it later. This is too good to let go of right now. So I don't know. We could have those moments, but we just got to put ourselves in that environment, dude. And we will.
Yeah.
We will in the future. We won't be that old. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it before I'm 40.
Okay.
So within the next decade, probably the latter part, before 2030, man.
Okay.
Let's go live in a cave.
That would be great.
Yeah, we'll link up with some expert meditators.
Man. But to go that long, like how long? How long?
We probably have, at that point, we'll have ramped up to maybe, I don't know, a week or two. And then we could strive for something a little further.
Mm-hmm.
Like you and I could find local retreats in the Southeast and go for a week at a time. Or we could just do it. Like
And is it like fully silent the whole time?
Well,
like day and night?
not necessarily.
I would have to call my kids or something. Tell them good night one day. There's none of that. You don't have kids anymore. Release the ego, bruh.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it. They know daddy's in his happy place.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody's got kids in the fourth dimension or wherever.
Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, I guess you do think in the back of your mind, you're like, what about real world emergencies?
What if somebody dies? Everybody dies. What do you mean? Everyone you know is gonna die. What are you worried about?
Just because they share my genes, they have half my genetic code. Everybody dies, man. All right. Fuck. There are people though from the Western world that go to these.
Oh shit! I can take my kids by then. 10 years,
They're gonna meditate with you in a cave.
Hell yeah! 21 and 17 in 10 years.
No fucking way.
No,
Won't happen, dude.
Okay. The cave next door. They can have the one next.
Sure. Yeah. Holy shit! But no, my goal would be to like turn off all phone, like all connectivity to the world for X amount of time.
I mean, I want that.
To be Batman.
That would be terrifying. To really disconnect from everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Be like, I'll find out in 2 weeks if anybody's dead. I don't expect them to die. But at the same time, every day I expect everybody I love to die. It's a fear.
Man, yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that fear riding around a lot.
Be careful.
I do kind of when I get a random call sometimes from someone I'm not expecting. Yeah, I'm like,
oh shit,
someone's dead.
Who's dead?
Yeah,
man.
And because I'm not on social media, like I don't know deaths and birthday. Like people we grew up with are dead now.
Yeah,
and I found out about it after the fact. Man. There's some value to being connected to keep up with people, but
yeah,
you got to think about that.
You never have to be sad if you never know about all the deaths.
Yeah, right. I guess so, man. I guess that would be a bit of a sticking point. I'm comfortable with turning my shit off.
Yeah,
maybe they can dude, send a fucking Red Cross message or something. Like that's what the military does. Like you don't have phones and shit always.
Yeah.
You're not connected.
That's a super fucked up thing. But I mean, that's just how it is.
Now they're much more connected. But yeah, there's certain.
Man. Can you imagine like the soldiers of every other war before our lifetime?
Yeah, they didn't. They had to wait for letters. Yeah, they had to wait for weeks, dude. The motherfucker had to either go in a plane, a fucking primitive ass plane, or on a boat.
Yeah,
their letter had to ride the seas, dude. Are you kidding me? We're just spurled.
Yeah,
to this.
We are spoiled as fuck.
To this 21st century technology. When Sam did most of his meditation retreats, he was in his 20s, dude. Wow. This was in the 80s. He's Joe's age.
Yeah, he's way ahead of his time.
He's our parents' age. So when he did it, like he describes it as he was like recapitulating the 60s and the 80s for himself. So that's when he did psychedelics. That's when he got deep into meditation. And literally traveled and found gurus in India and other countries in the Eastern Hemisphere and studied under them and meditated for up to 6 months at a time.
Dude, what a way to live.
Yeah.
Man.
He wasn't married at the time. He didn't have kids. He had a mom. His dad died when he was young. But, obviously he cared about his mom. I don't know what other family he has, but he just would have found out somehow.
He wasn't no bitch.
He wasn't no bitch, dude.
He went for it.
I wonder if there is a way to set up like a Red Cross thing. I'll look into it. That way someone
bring somebody along who never comes in just to hold your phone.
Well, you could have a fucking courier come to your house or come to your cave and give you a telegram about what's going on. But I don't know.
Did your daughter say hello?
It's another thing too, man. So there's silence during the day, but there is a time where probably before bed you could call and, "Are you alive? I love you," like that sort of thing. A lot of times you do these long hours of meditation, so really 14 to 18 hours, something insane. I'm sure you have to build to that. I haven't even meditated for longer than 20 minutes, dude.
Well,
I need to get into it more. But
once you're deep off in it and everything is just
you
sort
can
of
just go. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I do
you're
sessions. So my sessions, like, it ends at a certain time, and then I'm like, well, let me move on with my life. But
Yeah.
typically, in the right context, you go through this deep meditation for 12 to 18 hours, and then you go talk to your guru. And your guru sort of guides you in the direction where you should go for the days to come. And basically asks you to describe whatever insights you had. So, like, what did you learn from your mind today?
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing. And just like a fucking mystic, just prodding and poking, and that is where you will find the true answer.
Right.
Like shit like that. It's that's kind of how it's set up. So there
Okay.
is some value.
Do we get to learn karate?
No karate, dude. Not in that context.
Yeah.
There is value to going to a designated area to be with a guru
Yeah.
who actually does the shit and is a renowned expert in it. But you and I could do this on our own, dude. Anywhere.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't be able to bounce our insights off of anyone or have any further guidance. It'd just be us. I guess we could discuss our insights, with each other.
Yeah. On here.
Sure. Yeah, every night we'll do a podcast about it.
Man,
Yeah.
that would be good.
12 viewers. Yeah.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Make those 12 count.
Yeah. they'd be-
Oh, we got, I don't know how many, 26 subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there, man. I think we've got like between like somewhere 400 and 500 views for everything.
Nice.
Yeah. So not a ton, but
Man.
this thing's a
Proud
baby.
of every one of those units.
Yeah.
Proud-
Yeah. This is in its infancy, man.
we all know.
Dude, I have this one unless you want to go somewhere else with meditation.
No, I'm good.
This is something, man, that people really don't get. But we're going to talk about it. Every voice in your head is your own.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know.
Every voice in your head is your own. That's. I hear this with particularly religious people that say, God told me to do this or that. He didn't.
Yes, he did.
Everything is it's your neurology. It's your brain guiding you. Even if it seems like it's coming from a different place, it's all you, man. It's all you at the bottom.
Because we all is God.
We all is God. There you go. Now
Boom.
We've solved the world. But yeah, honestly, schizophrenics, they hear voices, but they can't decipher that voice from something in reality. I think most religious people would say that they've heard God or felt God.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, dude? I think is what I'm saying. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Can any voice in your head be anything other than you?
Absolutely.
Tell me about it then, dude.
I don't know anything about it. I'll just agree with you.
Oh.
What you said, bruh.
Dude,
Everything in your noggin is made by your noggin.
all right. Well, that leads me to this. So it really is, at base, we are a brain with a body.
Word.
We are a nervous system, and we're still rolling.
That's good.
That leads me to this little gem. You want to get into it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me try to stumble my way through this thing. So this is an essay I wrote about free will.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It is.
It's got a lame-ass title. It's called The Nervous Truth. It's all deep.
It's intense.
I guess I was into a lot of free will shit at the time, and we talked about it a little bit last episode, but I don't think this is redundant. This, I guess, just summarizes my views, better characterizes my views on what I actually think about this. I wrote this while we were in an OBGYN class. So in the back of the class, I was typing away.
Yeah.
I did find that it helped frame free will better for me. Like when you can, writing really helps you frame anything better. Like all the thoughts you have, how articulate are you really on any given topic?
Oh, I'm not at all. Yeah. This has taught us that for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel the same, man. There's like political topics. There's, I don't know, topics about religion, abortion, anything controversial. How much can you really defend it? How much do you really know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah. I don't know much about anything.
Well, most people don't, dude, quite frankly. That's why we're here, man. We're learning.
That's right.
This is conversation. It's either conversation or violence. We either, well, I guess it could be conversation, fucking, or violence.
There you go.
We're either talking, fucking, or killing each other, man. And we talking.
That's right. Right now.
Like you and I. Yeah. At the moment. Yeah. And later, yeah.
Let's stir that up more.
We'll fuck and then grapple. Yeah. We are going to start jiu-jitsu soon. Oh, did I tell you about that?
That would be cool.
I told you Ant is moving his studio to Gluckstadt. Oh, fuck. I probably don't need to use locations, but whatever.
Hey, man, that helps him.
All right.
Get some more business.
Everyone watching this knows we're from Mississippi. They know.
Yeah, they know where your house is.
They know we're fucking hillbillies. Yeah. All right. Well, let me
just fucking them now. We ourselves are not hillbillies.
Yeah. Well, we try.
We kidding.
It's hard. It's hard to shake that.
Shake that.
That country feeling.
It's redneck.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna try to stumble through this, man. The nervous truth.
Nice.
You are a nervous system surrounded by meat, flesh, and bones. You are helplessly processing sensory information through the lens of language, layered onto primitive evolutionary drives, and modeling behaviors toward specific goals that reflect the greatest inherent instincts which your mind perceives as worthwhile. For this reason, every decision you make is the only one you could have made. You did not choose your genetics or your environment, and you cannot choose the random events that affect your life. You can only react to them as your nervous system permits. If by reading this or listening to this, you think I'm saying that all your decisions are in vain and nothing you do truly matters, you have in fact been influenced by my words, an object in your environment, to model a new behavior toward a new goal perceived to be your newly favored end state, and have fallen victim to the psychological trap known as fatalism. To escape this trap, you should not believe that your choices don't matter, but instead see the magnitude your environment plays in combination with your inherited traits on the outcome of your life. This may be just another behavior influenced by a newly desired outcome in your mind, but it can be infinitely more valuable to your well-being and the well-being of others to understand that behavioral change has to initiate from a change in your environment via new sensory information. If you doubt the role your environment plays on your behavior and thus your decisions, imagine taking a 3-year-old Mozart and placing him amongst the inhabitants of a third world village without access to a musical instrument within 1,000 miles. The beautiful symphonies he composed would not magically spring into existence. He would be operating with completely different environmental factors and be driven toward completely different behaviors, no matter his musical proclivity, for outcomes that are probably much more relevant to his immediate survival than creating music. to view your own perceived decision-making abilities in action, you must only begin to wonder from where your next thought arises. Where did it come from? It was not random. It arose in your mind from some bits of previously encountered external influences on your life that have been rattling around your brain as memories and triggered into thoughts by reading these words. Were you free to think otherwise? If you had not encountered the exact external influences that led you to that thought, the answer would be emphatically no. It may appear as though novel ideas arise from somewhere out of the abyss that is your mind, but understand that the appropriate neural configuration and biochemistry must be present to utilize learned sensory information and enable their creation. This statement is embodied by the creative genius that seemingly spawned from the minds of profound historical thinkers, writers, and composers such as Mozart. He and many other magnificent minds were fortunate enough to have their exact genetics and the exact environment to support the flourishing of their creations, which added value to society through their given disciplines and still echo through the world today. If you still find my words unpersuasive, picture the following. Imagine a man with an inexorable hatred of goats. Now imagine trying to convince him through the arsenal of words which you are currently equipped that he should not be compelled to hate goats. This may seem like a trivial example, but it is surely analogous to some form of bad argument you have faced in your own life. Think of the influences he has encountered and the amount of time already invested into that way of thinking, which was powerful enough to drive him toward a loathing of goats. Do you expect to overcome his preconception about goats with a single statement, or 2, or 10? The amount of time it takes to overcome or change the previous preconceptions of your mind has to be greater than the amount of value and mental stock that you have already placed into any particular idea. The same goes for anything else a person can think and does think, again, based on their genetics in combination with the sensory information flowing in. This hopefully illuminates the importance of a continued dialogue as a way to influence others into any new way of thinking, good or bad, and as an avenue to overcome the ill-defined ideas that face many otherwise sensible people. If it seems as though everything I've said to this point is a roundabout way to tell you that everything you think and do is already determined due to no free will of your own and is simply the cascade of previous experiences in your life, layered onto the genetic material you've inherited completely outside of your control, you are correct. As previously stated, this further highlights the importance of the outside influences on our lives. If it feels bereaving to imagine our thoughts as only an attempt at organizing these outside influences into the ultimate, quote, decisions that affect our lives on a daily basis, be aware you are still thinking and you are fortunate enough to have the ability to think, but also to be, to breathe, to love, and to live. You are a conscious being that is along for the ride of life, and you are still subject to the real-life consequences that stem from good or bad behaviors. You now have new information in your mind to ponder that potentially has the ability to overcome your preconceived notions of reality and drive you toward new behaviors that could offer immense benefit for your life. With this in mind, consider taking the time to surround yourself with the most mind-opening, inspirational, educational, and beneficial books, music, friends, and ideas available, because these things could make your conscious ride through life that much more fulfilling and worthwhile. Or maybe not. It could be the best decision you've never made.
All right, now sell him something.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, dude, I forgot how long that fucker is, man.
Man, you did good.
Is that like 10,000 words?
It was?
I don't know. It
was a lot.
Long little essay there, but
yeah, it sounded real smart.
Geez. Yeah,
it was good.
I had to look up a few words. Right?
Good.
Yeah, I didn't want to sound redundant.
Oh, I understand. I'm just gonna keep saying cool and
Yeah.
word.
At least I have someone to bounce that jizz off, man. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. Yup. Yes, dude.
Them words are good.
Yeah,
those are good words.
Those are the
man.
best words. I have the best words.
I have the best words.
Oh man, but yeah,
That was cool, man. You could start a cult.
you think so?
Fuck your free will. Join us. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, it's tough. Man.
Were you ever not gonna suck it?
Suck what? Oh Jesus!
That could be what you were gonna say.
It could be, dude. Jesus.
Do it.
Yeah, it's
You know you're gonna.
that little part at the beginning about, well, I don't have any choice anyways. So what the fuck does it matter?
I know you gotta take advantage of those people.
Well, that's fatalism. That's just, I'm dead already. Like, what choice do I have? I'm gonna make bad decisions no matter what I do.
Yeah.
That's not what the lack of free will allows you to do. We talked about it. We don't have to recapitulate everything, but it really does cut through the idea of revenge when you start thinking of guys like Charles Whitman that we talked about. But also a better example is, which he's a good example because he had the tumor, so there was like an organic cause for his actions in the world.
Yeah.
We're like, what choice did he fucking have? Well, your neurochemicals are the same way, except they're not in the formation of a tumor in most people. They're just, they have bad outcomes. They're arranged in this way, and this person acts out, and you can get the same result as a tumor pressing on your amygdala as you can from a bad batch of neurochemicals that guide you toward destructive shit in the real world.
Do your hormones affect that type of shit?
Everything, man. Everything. I mean, people that have higher testosterone are naturally more aggressive.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but when you realize where you're disadvantaged, like for people that, have addictive behaviors or do have high testosterone and are naturally aggressive, when you learn those facts about yourself and you know they have bad outcomes on the world, you can make adjustments. That is the purpose of learning more about yourself, learning more about the world, because you can fine tune all the shit that's wrong with you. You can at least know what those issues are.
Yeah.
So that they don't have real impact in the world. There's so much shit wrong with me, man. But once you identify it, you can work around it. You can work around your bad habits and bad ideas so that you don't actually damage people or harm people.
Yeah, damage things. Man, I can't keep anything nice.
Yeah, but when you learn that about yourself, you can make adjustments, man.
Yeah. I'm still denying it.
Well, it's all right, man.
I had perfectly good reasons to do everything I've ever done.
You have no other choice.
That's right. No, I have recognized that that's fucking stupid.
What is?
Punching shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, go look at my windshield. But it's been a snowflake for a while.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Damn,
yeah, that's an
dude.
old one.
Yeah, well, yeah. There are times where I'm aggravated and I want to punch shit.
And some shit, I don't intend to, I don't plan on fucking it up. It's just like, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like something was there.
It just happened.
And, I don't know. God.
Oh, I didn't get the ooh. That was rough, dude.
Your neck broke.
Yeah.
What
I'm gonna do the rest of the podcast. Yeah.
were we just talking about?
I was gonna say retarded.
I've stopped myself too.
There's
She got to us.
There's no good way to say it, dude. Yep. There's better words actually.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great word.
Yeah. It's just good to mix them up. Don't say the same word over and over.
It
again.
is.
We learned that.
Well,
Episode 1.
I talked to my gym buddy.
The fuck meter.
Yeah. There's just, you sound dumber. I know. When you F-bomb it, when you use the F word as a noun, verb, adjective, and adverb.
Yeah, it's a crutch for me.
And
When I know I don't have much coming out, I'm like, just throw that one word at it.
Yeah, I love the word. It's so useful.
Yeah.
You can literally, it could be, you can put it anywhere in a sentence. It's so interchangeable, but
Loses its power when you repeat it over and over
it does,
again.
man. It does, when you use it as a filler instead of
Yeah.
fucking Cheetos.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah. I was gonna get into do your hair. I love it, man.
Oh, wow.
I love your hat hair.
Whatever.
Yeah. You got that little swoosh. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Are you watching it too?
Watching what?
Oh, I thought you had a feed up or something.
Oh, no. No, it's all a surprise for me.
Yeah. Yeah, your hair looks good, dog. I was going to talk about Uday.
Uday?
Uday Hussein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the... I find him really any really evil figure in history you can do this with. But Uday Hussein is one that's a little more recent. And I'm plagiarizing Sam like half the thoughts in my head.
Good.
They're well formulated by him. So I don't need to change this at all.
Why bother?
Let's just ride with it.
That's right.
But take Uday Hussein, one of Saddam Hussein's sons, who was, some of his regular actions were breaking up a wedding to rape the bride in front of the groom, and sometimes kill her. And I even heard sometimes then feed her to his dogs afterwards. I don't know if that part's true, but the first two are certainly true. Terrible human being.
Yeah.
With real world consequences for his actions. He murdered people because he was the son of Saddam, and there were no consequences for his actions. Period.
Yeah.
And layer on bad ideology, or maybe you could say twisted ideology. Maybe a better way to say it.
Yeah.
Used in the worst possible way to justify his actions. And then you walk him back to 3-year-old Uday.
Mm-hmm.
You kill him then, yeah. If you know what harm he's going to cause in the future.
No, you wouldn't.
Right. I feel really iffy. I wouldn't kill baby Hitler.
No.
They're
Take him in and show him how shit's supposed to be.
right. The truth is,
Yeah.
they are not. That is, although it's the same body, it's literally not the same person. Their mind is actually different at that stage.
Oh, yeah.
They're not the same human. You and I even are slightly different than we were yesterday because we took in some bit of information and it slightly changed our neuroanatomy to a tiny degree. But you cannot be the person you were the day before. It's impossible. So to say, this 3-year-old is the same person that's going to rape and kill the bride of weddings in the future when he's in his 20s, it's just an inaccurate way to frame that. But he's also the 3-year-old that is in the unfortunate circumstance of having Saddam Hussein as a father.
Yeah.
How much of that is his fucking fault?
Yeah.
It's not, man. And that's where revenge breaks down for me, because the point, the crux of the matter shouldn't be to kill someone because they, like you get what's coming to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the way to apply revenge. Revenge, if you see through the illusion of free will, the point of it is what is practically going to change if you remove that person from society. So if you take out 20-something-year-old Uday, like we shot him and killed him, he's dead.
That's the way it's done.
Really, there wasn't what was the other option? The other option would be, I mean, I guess there are other options, right? We could just let him keep doing what he's doing.
Put him in Guantanamo Bay.
Well, it's very difficult to, I don't know the process of, especially in wartime, like extraditing people from other countries.
I don't think it's allowed.
Yeah, it's not really, we can't just stick him in our jail and try him as an American citizen. It doesn't work like that. And our guys overseas knew what was going on, and they're like, we got to stop this fucking monster. He is fucking people up.
He just needed some help. That's all.
Well, the other conversation is...
Did you try talking to him?
Yeah.
Did you even try? Did you pick up the phone? Or did you just kill him?
Did you tell him about Jesus?
Did you try?
Yeah.
He believed that other crazy shit. You should have told him about Jesus.
Yeah. He believed in the wrong God, the wrong version of God.
Look at this one. He's white. Yeah. He's white in this painting.
Yeah. He didn't believe in the white Jesus, dude. Oh, man. But yeah, with a guy like that, we didn't have a lot of other... I don't think we had many other options, man. He's not a guy you're going to really reason with.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't speak the language. Even if you speak the language, what are you going to get across to him? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like trying to get somebody who's always been just shit rich, loaded, like old money.
Yeah.
Like they've never known what it's like to like not have insurance.
Right.
Or like you go to the doctor if you don't feel good.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you doing?
It's like, who gets to go to the doctor?
Yeah.
Rich motherfucker.
Your stomach hurts? Go to the doctor.
Just go to the doctor.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to ride it out for another week.
No, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But,
and then some of us got that new money.
Yeah, but he's never had consequences. You can't tell him he can't do it. Like, I've always done this.
Yeah.
It's like, I want something, I fuck it. You know?
He's always had, they've always had the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just like people had fucking slaves back in the day. And we all say, we would never do that.
Yeah.
It's like, but in a world where that's totally normal, you might do that. Yeah. Everybody's...
Possibly.
We all want to think that we would never do anything bad, but given the power to do anything you fucking want,
and if it's the
some of you people suck.
Yeah. If it's the cultural norm,
yeah.
Who's to say you're, fucking way leagues above that?
Yeah. Like we kill a lot of shit and it's totally cool, but I don't think it's fucking cool.
No. Like, all these fucking drone strikes and shit. That's actual, we kill our target plus some. Yeah. What were they fucking doing? Probably praying.
Yeah. Dude, have you watched Seaspiracy on Netflix?
Dude, you love Netflix, man. Tell me about it.
S-E-A-Spiracy. Oh, dude, it's about the ocean. About the oceans.
Ooh, I like
and how
oceans.
we're like killing it.
We're like crushing them.
Overfishing and like the I don't know what they call it. I don't remember. Like the casualties of the catch. Like we're fishing for this, but we killed fucking million of that.
Yeah.
But we're not fishing for that, so just toss it back.
Right. Yeah, that's fucking wasteful.
Like that documentary explains everything so perfectly.
I love fish.
It's beautiful. It'll make you not want to eat fish.
Yeah.
Might as well get back on the vegan train, man.
Oh, man. Really, any animal. Dude, the circumstances are fucking horrific. Horrific, dude, for any animal. Mm-hmm. To say that most people, like, if they really knew what the fuck was going on with their food, that they would be cool with it.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, man. That's why we have ag-gag laws where you can't...
It's fucking ridiculous.
You can't go record
I know.
the cows standing in their own feces and, pus pouring out of their body.
Yeah.
Dude.
Can't show people that. They can't handle it.
Man, I get it.
What?
I get it. The bigger issue they would say is, well, we got to feed everybody. First of all,
how do you want this shit to happen?
Yeah. First of all, we're overfeeding, Americans in particular.
Yeah.
So that I don't buy that as a
got to make that money.
As a great argument.
That's what it's about, player.
capitalism, dude.
Yeah.
Which, it's the greatest, but there's some negatives.
Just people can't handle there being a ceiling on anything. Like, well, we can make more. We can always make more.
Well, dude. What do you?
That's everything I know.
Yeah,
but
every business.
like, why can't you just be like this much a month? That'll work.
At the end of the year, dude, if your profits aren't greater than they were the year before, you're going in the wrong fucking direction. Yeah, you are fucked in the business world. If you're not growing, you're dying.
Yeah. And but that's how everybody fucking lives, man. More.
Yeah.
And then it's turned into this fucking world.
You and me in particular, I am making...
You are smart.
No. I'm making Bezos even fucking richer, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all my sound panels, everything I just got was from Amazon.
Oh, yeah. They're the best.
Yeah. Am I going to get in my car and travel to a place with human beings and ask them where shit is in the store? And I don't have time for that, dude. It's disgusting, dude. You got to see some fat fuck.
I see somebody with some skin disorder that upsets me. I gotta listen to somebody's muffled fucking voice through a mask.
Yeah.
What? Just pull it down.
Yeah. When I walk in stores that require it, my mask, that cloth mask I have is fucking thick. And I wear it just because I don't want to argue. Like, it's fine. If a private business says, hey, we want you to wear this, I have no fucking qualms about it. But when I walk in, if I'm in a conversation, I pull it away. Yeah. Because otherwise, it's literally... It's picks against my lips like this, you can't really hear what I'm saying. So I pull it away, and all my particles go...
Yeah. Like, I farted when I walked in, so it doesn't matter. That shit fell out of my pant leg.
They get all in there, dude. Dude, I want to backtrack a bit, but the killing Uday Hussein decision, again, I think is the right one. But that same theme really applies to the war of ideas. Like, have you heard the phrase bombing bad ideas or bombing bad ideas out of existence? Like whether that's a thing. Mm-hmm. It goes back to the bigger, stronger, better army, more fit, more firepower. Their ideas win because they got the bigger stick. The same thing with bad ideology. Like, there is a point where conversation is off the table.
Yeah.
Like, fully formed adults that really have strong fucking convictions about one thing or another.
Yeah. You don't understand. You have to die.
Yeah. What is the other choice, dude?
Right.
That's why Hiroshima. That's why that's why Nagasaki, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. I had this conversation today with my fucking neighbor. His dad put the bomb on the fucking plane that bombed Hiroshima, and it haunted him.
They're gonna come get us.
No, are they?
Yeah.
The Japanese?
Yeah.
Or cancel culture.
Yeah, those people.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come pick it on your yard.
But he said his dad, like, he held
loaded it up.
Well, yes, he did. Literally, that was his fucking that was his claim to fame.
Crazy.
He loaded Hiroshima.
Jesus.
He loaded the nuke. But he had two kind of conflicting ideas, right? Because one idea is, I murdered hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
Yeah, there's that.
The other thought is, we ended the war and we're not under Japanese rule. I mean, they attacked us, right? I mean, I get it.
They hit us in Hawaii.
Right. I get it.
That's not going to fly.
Yeah.
You don't hit us in our Hawaii. We
it.
put it so far away so you wouldn't.
The truth is, dude, we had to stop Asian hate.
There you go.
That's
the only way to stop it is to kill them.
Yeah.
I think
That's so bad, man.
That's what they're doing to all these whites now.
It's a hashtag. It's a hashtag on social media that's going around. Stop Asian hate, and that's how we stopped it in the 40s.
Jesus.
Just wiped them off the earth.
Oh, wow.
And there's nothing to hate anymore. You know what I mean? That's one way to solve the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody wants to get blown up.
I'm totally kidding. But anyway, yeah, that's there is conversation works to a point, man. And what we're trying to do, the smarter we get, the more educated we get as Homo sapiens, the better we can converse and get across, conflicting ideas. We can kind of knock down those barriers with words instead of nuclear arms.
Yeah. I guess cavemen just had to grunt. You're not getting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit you with my club.
Oh, dude, this is totally separate, but we've learned that the first upright
row
pseudo, the first upright early, the first apes to walk upright, were quite primitive. Like obviously the brain is not still there; it's totally decomposed. But from their skulls that are fossilized, they can determine like where the brain was, like how it sat in their dome.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the particulars on, I don't know if it leaves a certain, residue or something. But anyway, they can determine about how large it was and therefore how sophisticated it was based off its imprint on the skull.
Yeah. It's like a mold.
Yeah, I guess so. So the first upright apes were dumb as shit. They were not much smarter than, other apes that swung around in the trees. It was just kind of a new environment. They're like, fuck, we can live down here.
Yeah.
We can find other ways to stay safe.
Fucking suck at climbing now, though.
Your ears getting hot, dog?
No, my ears they start hurting.
Don't be a bitch, dude.
Y'all know what it's like.
Well, you got ear persons.
Nah, not right there. It's that part, that knot that feels like it would be there if my head burned.
Yeah.
Just that little chunk, if that was all my ear.
Your auricle, dog.
It has a name?
Mm-hmm. Everything has a name, dude.
Well, yeah. It's sticking out far enough that it's hitting the plastic between the cushion. So,
sounds like personal.
It's just squeezing my ears. And it hurts real bad.
Well, we could invest.
No, it doesn't hurt too bad.
We can invest. Yeah, I'm going to adjust.
Slight discomfort.
I'm going to adjust mine a bit. But, so yeah, we can bomb bad ideas. That's the whole point.
Right.
The other side of that is, so if we're not going to do that, if we...
So that's why people burn churches down.
Yeah, well...
Because they disagree with them.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's got to be a pretty big agreement and conversation, right?
Yeah.
And
it's got to be small. Got to get them before they grow.
What do you mean? Like,
you can't just burn a church down. You'd have to burn them all down at once.
Yeah. I mean, we're not condoning
not at all. But you're not wiping out anybody's ideas whenever you burn down one church.
Yeah, but it's got to be like the consensus was at that point we were at fucking war.
Yeah, no.
And the Japanese
they were a danger. I'm assuming
they were conquering They're an island.
They attacked our Hawaii.
Correct, but they're trying to conquer other places in the region. It was fucking imperialism.
Yeah, you weren't going to talk them out of it.
Correct. So yeah, we agreed, not even as a country, but I'm assuming that there was...
I think they consulted some allies.
Well, I think the bomb was created by, wasn't Einstein involved? There were a couple of people involved in the creation of this fucking thing that understood the atom.
Yeah.
Which is how we got the big boom. But, so it was kind of a concerted effort in a concerted idea that, dude, we got to do something big. Like, enough of our people are dying. Like, let's fucking... Is this real? Can we actually wipe out a city with a bomb? Let's fucking do it. That's not just one dude going, I don't like what this church thinks. I'm going to burn that motherfucker down.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, I know, but I guess I'm just clarifying our stance. But the other side of that, in my mind, is pacifism is almost like a pure pacifist, really like Gandhi, as cool as he was. I don't want him making decisions for the world.
Yeah.
No violence.
Yeah.
What about the people that you can't convince to meditate? You know? The non-violence in a certain situation is letting the action occur.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, suicide.
Or it's letting someone kill another person, and you're going to sit there and, fucking, try to convince them, I guess. Hey, don't do that.
Come on, man.
Don't do that thing.
Them too?
Yeah.
Dang it. Quit.
That's a problem, man.
Just give me a hug, bro.
Pacifism. I prefer peace, but for those that you can't reach,
choke them.
Yeah. I don't mean this on a small scale. This is a large scale effort. But honestly, man, this is like, real world scenario. Walking through Jackson and perpetrator is beating an old woman to death.
Yeah.
You can't cry pacifism. You got to fucking act it, or
record
it. Or record it. Please record it. Yeah. Act and record it.
Yeah, we just want to see them die.
Yeah.
Don't intervene for anything.
Please don't
just
intervene.
Record everything.
Please don't intervene. It depends on who you are, right? If you're a 90-year-old watching a 90-year-old get beat and mugged, maybe you should go run and or scoot.
Maybe recording is all you can do.
Well,
only my thumbs work.
Finding someone bigger, badder, and stronger that's willing to take action is what you should do at that point.
Yeah, but that last part, the willing to take action, that I don't know who the fuck that would be anymore. A lot of people aren't willing to take action.
Dude, yeah.
There are a lot.
I don't claim to be anything like I've felt like a coward many times, but I mean, my fucking heart would be beating out of my chest.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
When it counts, I know that I'll do shit that I never thought I would have because it's happened.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that don't do shit and don't care to.
Or that pull the phone out.
Yeah. Like something. This will get views.
Well, there really is, like, the 90-year-old grandma is an extreme example, but there are some people that probably would just get hurt, like that would just be in the way. Or a kid, fucking 8-year-old.
Yeah.
That are just, it's, the answer then is go get help.
Yeah.
Go fucking get help. That's like, this is another extreme example, but Sam Harris set up this scenario in his mind. It's like a philosophical dilemma. If you walk in your front door of your house and you see your family in chairs, tied up, and men standing there with guns and masks, what should you do?
I guess turn around if you can. You're not about to charge men.
Yeah. That's actually, it seems like your family would be like, what
the fuck, Dad?
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. They got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Supposed to be y'all.
Waiters! Deuces. But that's the right answer in that moment is to run and go get fucking help. What the fuck are you going to do? So it's like the level of force. Like if you don't...
Release them at once.
Even if you had a weapon.
Daddy's home.
Unless it's one person.
Yeah, then
Or if
karate.
Yeah. Or if you're just a skilled marksman, maybe two people, if you are fucking highly proficient with a firearm and you feel like you can shoot two people and avoid your family. You run away. You run away from the danger. That's your best bet at solving the situation. You rushing in and getting obliterated in front of your family,
Get blasted to pieces. He tried.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dad.
Yeah. How's your family, like either you dead or you running away? Like,
God, do you really want to scar them with watching you get blown to pieces?
That'd be, dude, I mean.
I wouldn't want to live, if I was the kid and I watched my parent just, fly to pieces.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I'm not going to be okay ever now.
I know, man. So, yeah, as counterintuitive as that seems.
God, poor little kid.
The right answer is to run away and for your family to go, bitch, what about me? Yep. It's tough, man, but that's what it would come to.
I'm gonna go get help.
Yeah. But I guess what was the point of all that, dude? Don't be a pacifist. But be smart.
Yeah, don't jump in if you're gonna die.
Yeah. Yep. That's the moral of the story. Yeah, we've hit a lot of good stuff, dude. What else? What do you want to get into?
Packing it in today.
What do you got?
Armpit hair.
Oh,
Female
man.
armpit hair on Adidas on their app.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah. What time are we at right now?
A little over an hour.
Okay. I'll be sure to show the people that picture that I'm talking about.
We're at 106 and change.
All right. So 106. Yeah. Armpit hair. Like, because everything has to be accepted and everything's fucking beautiful. But we're looking at a sports bra on the Adidas app.
Nice.
Why the fuck do your arms even have to be up to model a bra?
Oh, dude, I didn't even think like
I have armpit hair.
God,
aren't you fucking pretty?
I didn't realize how much they were just forcing that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a natural pose.
Not at all.
If you're wearing a sports bra, I feel like
why the fuck
you would be standing
do we have
there.
to see your pits?
Not doing this. I got great pits, by the way.
Yeah, you do. Good looking pits.
I got fantastic pits. But yeah, man, the forced you got to accept everyone for who they are. But what did we say earlier, dude? Who you are sucks.
That's right. Don't be yourself. It's fucking gross.
I get extreme
but like
beauty, cultural norms. Like that is something that
bitches with hairy backs, that exists too.
Yeah.
Why hasn't that blown up and become something? Because y'all don't like it either. You wax that shit off.
Yeah, you wax that shit off, dude.
They do. And if they don't, they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
Don't be yourself.
There is I don't know, man. There are people that do the all natural thing, and that's fine. If you're like that, you probably have another person that likes you and doesn't care.
Or you understand that it's not for everybody.
Right.
And not everybody is going to
jizz
jizz their pants when they see your
ads
weird shit. Yeah.
Like this.
Look at it.
Look at my sports bra.
Yeah.
And my arm tits.
You can model some underwear and have your back happy trail showing.
Oh, yeah.
In the undies picture.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
Oh, dude. Or just a bush.
Puss bush. Overflowing out of a bikini.
A bush.
A bush.
Yeah,
Your bush is falling out. Your bush done fell out, baby.
That's sexy.
Honey, I see. Your pubes is a showing. We used to trim up our bikini lines in my day.
Jesus. No, they didn't. This is a new thing, dude.
Hey, well, we're getting back into the bush.
Nice.
We've made it out of the...
We've circled back.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It goes back to what we were talking about earlier about, hey, fat people are beautiful too.
Yeah.
Some are, you know.
Yeah. Some can make it work.
Yeah. Some make it twerk. Some don't, dude. But it's like the forced, you know. I get the view. Their argument would be, look, society sets up these norms for us to follow, and fucking who says?
Yeah.
Like Hollywood, like they
Right.
want a certain look.
And we do prop people up who are pretty,
Right.
but we're the same way with vehicles, dogs,
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
where you live. Like, you want it to be nice.
Yeah. Just drive shit vehicles.
Like,
live in
A lot of
fucking
work went
shack.
into this one.
Yeah.
Like, appreciate it just as much.
Well, it's the same
no.
thing with
Don't drive a shitty car.
sometimes people's looks are their talent.
I know. Here I am, dude.
Yeah. And when you're talented,
I've never gone anywhere.
yeah,
It's pretty.
You're beautiful. But when you're talented and you have good looks, you're fucking dangerous. Yeah.
That's right.
Like those are the people that take over the fucking world. When people want to look at you and they want to hear what you have to say. Holy shit.
It's so stupid.
What a deadly combination. But if you're just, pretty is sort of a talent.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be heard.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you have to say, you're
Yeah.
going to be heard if somebody likes your face. They're
Yeah.
going to force you to talk to them.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. And I get the social pressure that people feel to have to want to look a certain way. Don't feel that. I mean, don't, just be sure enough of yourself that you don't feel like you have to put yourself up to these unattainable standards. That's a very important lesson to get across to kids, right? Especially young girls. Like,
Yeah.
people don't, like, not only, that's I guess, not entirely true. Some people do look like this, but most of the shit you see is so fucking filtered and airbrushed anyway.
Yeah.
Like, very few people, like, naturally walk around looking like a fucking supermodel. Even they have to put their get up on, from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And they eat 100 calories a day.
Yeah, being shredded may not be
Dude,
all that fun.
fucking hard. Yeah, it's hard to be this fucking shredded. Yeah.
Well, Rob McElhenney, he has a weird last name.
You said it right.
Really?
Every way you said it.
Every
right.
way. Both ways, we're good.
Yeah. You cover all the
He
people
plays
that-
Mac
Go ahead.
on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, dude.
Well, his body's gone all over the place.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. But, he got shredded, and people were asking him, like, look, you inspired me, so I feel like I can do it.
Right.
Like, they were asking him, like, how he did it and shit. And they were like, seeing you do it makes me feel like I can. And people were, like, giving him praises, saying Rob did it for a joke, and I don't know, like, it would make it easy.
Dude.
Like,
yeah.
it was easy to do.
Right.
But he was interviewed about it, and one of the things he said was, like, I did it because I got paid. He was
Yeah.
like, that shit was hard. It was like,
Harder than a motherfucker.
yeah. And he said he never would have just done it.
Yeah.
It's like, it was just for the money, not for the fucking joke, not for laughs.
Jesus. That's like, I forgot the actor's name. I think he's an Indian actor. Or maybe he may just be from the Middle East. Native
He's just
American.
got a tan, bro.
He's Native American. Never say Indian. But he was like a fluffy, just kind of soft, funny dude.
Oh, fuck, what's his name?
Yeah.
Raj?
You could Luke him
Yeah,
up.
we've got a Google right here.
Google. Jamie, look it up for me.
Nadav is Google.
Looking for stuff. Hurry up and find this shit. You white boy, you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got jacked. Dude, he looked incredible. He trained for like a year straight. And I don't know if he used shit. I don't really care. It takes dedication to look like that dude looked. But he's going to be, whenever it comes out, I don't know when it will, he'll be in the Marvel Eternals movie.
Kumail?
Yeah,
Kumail?
What's his last name?
Nanjiani?
Wow. I think it is.
All
Kumail Nanjiani. Shredded.
This fella got in real good shape.
Yeah, but Jesus, it's hard, man. It's hard to look like that. It takes a
lot
effort.
of twerk.
So yeah, that's where I see this a lot, man. If you talk about, the liberal versus conservative way to view anything, the more liberal-minded folk would say, we got to end all these, extreme social norms. We just want our kids to be, fat, pimply fuckers and run around and then, and they're fine and they'll be whoever they are. But the way to do it is to talk to them. It's not to, change society from the top down. It's to change it from the bottom up, to tell them these people, most of them aren't real. They don't really look like this. And then if they do, they're putting an extreme amount of effort into it. And quite frankly, you can too. Like, you can be this one day if you want to.
Yeah.
You may not be happy, but, if that makes you happy, then go for it. But that's my view, is let's start at the individual. Teach your kids right. Teach your kids right. And then they'll become better people. And they'll know. They won't have this overwhelming pressure that they have to look like this or they got to die. It's sad, but that's honestly, a lot of them do have that view, especially with fucking social media. And like, my validation is based off how many likes I get on this picture. So let me poke my tits up more.
And people can comment and tell you everything wrong with you. Yeah.
Dude, that's something.
It's fucked up, man.
I don't know. Maybe you've had this conversation already, but I certainly thinks parents have to have that conversation. That's got to be one. Like, do not base your self-worth off of Facebook. The likes you get on Instagram. Don't do it. You're a wonderful human, and you can keep making yourself better and better. Just gain some skills.
Yeah,
because
skills is power.
Skills is power, and we all is God, and we all grab life by the face bat. We got to squeeze the title of every episode into every episode. From now on.
All right.
Yeah. Eventually, it'll just be us doing a list.
Yeah, that'll be the whole episode.
Yeah. But armpit hair. Yeah. All right, dude. I don't even like armpit hair on dudes, quite frankly.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I've got it because Ashley doesn't like when I shave my pits.
Yeah, mine's good. Mine's growing.
Yeah,
but,
that's reasonable. But man, mine grows like.
Oh yeah.
It's a wide patch that it covers.
You got a boosh.
And that shit grows long.
Yeah.
It's nasty. But I'm a hairy motherfucker anyway.
You are.
I got hair on my back.
I got a little.
You don't want me modeling shit. You wouldn't want to look at it. It would be gross.
I want you to model shit.
I'll model a sports bra.
Nice.
And I'll show you why you don't want me modeling sports bra. It's like, I wanted to look at this sports bra, but I couldn't help but notice all this fucking hair.
Yeah. Well, it's also, there's the forced beauty standards. Like, we now think this is beautiful. You need to think it's pretty too.
Nobody somebody might be like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But what the fuck's wrong with them? Because that's not.
If they're doing the same thing, like I said, if they're already in that vibe, to me, that's
some
more
people are into piss.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, Jesus, yeah.
Like, our sexual preferences shouldn't. Yeah. I don't know. It shouldn't have to be accepted by everybody because it's fucking gross.
They should finger paint with shit before they do shoots.
That's right. Because some of us are into it.
Yeah. Dude,
and we want to be represented, motherfucker.
All right. Diversity. That's my placeholder. I'm putting diversity in my mind. But you have to watch the new YMH live.
Okay.
Holy fuck, dude.
Okay.
It's a destroyer.
Well,
really from start to finish, but the heavy section, a lot of scat. And it's not all scat. Okay. It's not all scat. But dude, it is shit. It makes Two Girls, One Cup look like shit you'd see on a playground,
that's
dude.
Candy going.
Yeah,
right?
it is nothing. What, we shit in a cup and we eat it and then vomit it and eat it again.
Big deal.
Big fucking deal. I have literally I am a more resilient human being from watching all the YMH lives.
Man, I haven't watched any.
Well, I want to do, honestly, I would buy them and just us hang out. Like that. Yeah. That's how it's meant anyway, right? To watch it with your friends.
We could record us watching it.
Oh God, yeah. Why Mates Live reaction video.
Ew!
Gross.
Ha ha ha!
Well, people do
I
it.
agree with that too.
Yeah.
Sorry. People post reaction videos.
Yeah, they do.
It's weird to me.
Well, YMH, they'll play them. You know, they're funny.
Yeah.
Like, especially the actual reactions of people literally freaking out. It is pretty funny.
Yeah. We could have a viewing party.
Yeah.
You can watch us get fucked up while we watch stuff that's gross.
Dude, it really, which I'm already, you know, being in the medical field, you see a certain amount of shit. I'm not fazed by a lot. I'm normally fazed by any kind of genital mutilation or genital diseases. That's all I'll say. They stop short of like showing beheadings. Like that's their line. Like, let's not show any cartel or ISIS killings.
Yeah. That's rough shit.
Yeah. God. Yeah. The internet is just a dumpster.
No
Tragedies.
That's what we're made of, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. Oh,
like, dude, all of us, everybody our age, has watched so many terrible fucking things because of the internet.
I've seen,
and we're like the first generation of kids to have the internet.
Now you can do it when you're 5.
Oh my God.
We watched a human being get his arms ripped off
by
horses. He was tied. I saw
it was one of those faces of death things.
Yeah, and I saw it as a, like, not a real thing in a movie before that. So I was already like, dude, that's crazy. But I was like, that's not really. Like, they can, like, it would just pull apart perfectly. Let me just say. It does, dude. There was a little delay. It was like a arm. But it wasn't it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, them ponies is strong.
But he could survive. It'd be
it didn't look like it. Like, I guess it's possible, but he like got ripped.
Well, I don't think he's going to like a level 5 trauma center after that. He's probably, if they didn't just, I'll probably stop talking about this, but it was terrifying. It was one of the worst things. I mean, I've seen other bad shit. We used to get on rotten.com and just see, post decapitated helicopter blade, dude.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And we were young. We were 12, 13, the early intro net, the dial up. Yeah. But dude, I just
investing a lot of time to see some gross shit.
I am oh man, I'm gonna stumble through this one. Desensitized?
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 What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
It happens.
I had a fucking...
There's so many words up there. They fucking tripped over each other.
I just had a stroke. But yeah, I've seen a lot of shit, and it doesn't affect me as much as it did. But I don't know, man. There's a certain amount of that. I don't want to... You can be inundated with that, and it can change you. Like, just everything you learn changes you, right? Because it changes your neurochemistry, and then you...
Yeah. Man. No, you don't want to be used to some shit.
No, thank you, man. But, yeah, they've gotten me, especially the gross part of it, like the, shit and cum and sexual stuff. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, what have I've seen...
The doo-doo stuff makes me gag hard. Like, deep, hard. It might happen.
There were times where I turned away. There were times where I had to physically, like, look away. I kind of give a little noise, but then I was right back in it. So
my body starts to react.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh no.
I'm so excited.
He's chewing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it again, or we can just watch it tonight.
Oh man.
Or maybe I can like bring it up on my thing on your phone, and I think I get it for X amount of time. I wonder if I still have it. If so, I'll do it. You can like watch it on your way home.
Hell yeah.
But in the future, man, I just want to buy them and us all gather and watch them.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Oh, dude, it's a bonding. Like even watching alone, man, it'd be so much better with other people. But it's still good.
Yeah.
Even by yourself. But
You gotta be respectful though.
yeah,
You sit down and watch. Shut the fuck up.
yeah. I couldn't imagine. I don't know. Y'all would be freaked out on certain parts, but y'all have all seen some of the same shit I've seen. But like I could imagine like members of my family or your family sitting down and watching it. It would be. I would love to get some of their reactions.
Yeah.
What's a person? Who's someone you would want to bring? I mean, even
Like hypothetically.
your girlfriend even.
Well, yeah, I would
Yeah.
fucking insist on her seeing it.
Yeah.
But she would enjoy it. But like to torture somebody with it, like I love my dad, but I would love to.
So
Just his reaction to some of the shit I show him is great.
yeah.
Like I know he's not enjoying it, but it's funny as shit to me.
My mom. Be,
Oh God.
yeah.
I love that shit. It's like somebody who can't handle a fart. Like who gets violent. Lauren, she'll fucking hit you. Lauren's my big sister.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She'll
Shout out.
She gets violent when you fart around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you motherfucker.
Yeah. One of my aunts.
Because she just, I don't know. It hits her nose harder.
One of my aunts really, like when I was a kid, I remember farting and burping around her, and she would scold me. That's the grossest.
Stop that! Stop! Nobody's ever gonna fuck you. Farting, you burping.
You dirty little child, you. But she ended up, she's got two boys.
You ain't never gonna get no pussy like that.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was her fucking thought, dude. No, man, she's just grossed the fuck out. She's like my fucking disgusting nephew. But she's got two boys now, and
She knows how it is
yeah,
now.
She hears things. Yeah, that's hilarious. But let's circle back. Let's circle back now, y'all, to diversity. So the forced beauty norms, to me, it is analogous to some of the forced diversity we see. Like like in I don't know, like the new Star Wars movies are a good example of like just having different races there to have them there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
I
Don't make any sense of it.
yeah,
Just put them there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll all be happy and merry. And no, I get it. I think it's cool to work with people from different cultures. I don't think the race.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that down or
Right.
anything.
Right.
It's just why can't shit make sense?
Yeah, the race is not what's important. It's just I don't know, man. Is the actor or actress good?
Yeah.
He, she, it, or they. Are they good at what they do? If so, then whatever, man. I don't really give a shit what they look like, but I don't know. Like I'm seeing, and it doesn't bother me because I'm a secular bastard. I don't care. I actually I still can't get over the Lil Nas video
Yeah.
because I actually like the song.
Oh yeah, his shit's great.
Yeah, I like the song.
I like that Panini one.
Oh yeah. I need to listen to that again. But this new one, dude, it's a banger. It is.
Yeah.
It hits hard.
Yeah.
And I think at one point he talks about squirting in a dude's mouth, and I just I'm singing it, squirting in their mouth, and getting into it. But yeah, I really connect to the lyrics. It's just it's such a good song, and I don't mind. Like I find it hilarious that it makes people squeamish.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's like I've noticed, I'm sure you have too, an uptick in commercials that really strongly promote homosexuality as, hey, this is okay.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah, we all agree.
I agree. But I don't really want to see anyone making out.
Yeah.
Like I just, maybe if they're hot.
If I'm jacking off.
yeah, then it's okay.
But other than that,
But
I don't even care to see it in a movie.
Yeah, if
nobody has to kiss in the movie.
A lot of these commercials are like, it's for a pharmaceutical drug. It's just two dudes making out.
Yeah.
Yeah. we use this.
They've
in our life
reduced
too.
their chance of getting AIDS.
Yeah. Oh well.
Go at it, guys.
That's a little different.
Well, that's one of the fucking drugs that advertises all the time. I forget what it's called. No, it's great. It's all cool. But
I should know. I think it's
we don't.
Havari or
That sounds.
I think so. Oh, I'm butchering it, man.
But
I don't deal with a lot of HIV drugs, honestly.
Yeah.
There are specific, not to get too off topic, but dude, there's infectious disease specialists that have an HIV clinic, and that's all they do is HIV regimens for people and make sure that their CD4 count is staying at a certain level, which is a certain measure of their immune system, how good or bad it is. Yeah. And if it's over 200, then they're still in the HIV category. If it's 200, or if it gets below 200, then that's AIDS. And then they start getting their body's immune system is very susceptible to almost any disease, even like fungi, which our body, a good immune system, is really good at battling. If you have AIDS, then you can't even fight off like thrush. Like you'll just develop mouth fungus and genital fungus, and then you're more susceptible to different types of pneumonia. One called Jirovicki. That's what kills AIDS patients, man. Their immune system essentially stops working, and then anything can kill them. Any disease. And even diseases that you and I that just live on our bodies and we would never know. It becomes a real issue when your immune system can't do anything about it. But circle back now, y'all. For those commercials, I get it. Like, honestly, even if it seems bad or profile-y, the majority of the people that are affected by AIDS or HIV is, poor populations, poor socioeconomically. And it does skew toward the African-American population, just in statistics. That's not just my opinion. So, like, I guess that's okay in that particular commercial.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm towing the line. But
no, it makes sense. Yeah,
it really is.
Show who's affected for sure.
Of course, and that this drug is available for you.
Yeah.
You may be a homosexual in this population. Hey, this drug's available, and it may, it can save your life.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah,
but there's no need in anybody making out.
Yeah. We'll just show them, man. But it's not just that drug. It's other commercials.
It's everything.
It's families, and maybe a gay family, and just sitting around, combing in each other's hair. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really affect me, but I can see how it, a large part of the population. I guess the other question is, how do you ever adjust people to new ideas? Because something like that, like you and I have been cool with the gays. Effectively our whole lives, man. Like even when we were quote unquote like just standard Christian, religious, whatever.
Yeah, children.
Even then, I was like, who cares?
Yeah,
like it wasn't really.
Why does God care?
Yeah,
really?
It wasn't really.
I don't think so.
What does the book say? You know what I mean?
Acts the Bible.
Yeah.
Say don't eat shrimp.
Yeah.
It say don't eat shrimp.
Yeah. You best not eat no shellfish.
But that shit good. God didn't know that.
Yeah. And a lot of the dietary restrictions is because, like, the reason people thought certain meats were unclean is because they didn't know what fucking parasites were.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the, the level of intellect of the, really Middle Eastern peasants, Iron Age peasants that wrote the Bible. They didn't know what fucking parasites were. They just know if you ate pork, you ate bad pork, you dead. You die.
I don't eat swine.
Yeah, I don't need no swine. No swine up in her. Yeah, you just cook the shit out of it.
Yeah. You can drink the pus.
Yeah.
Once you've cleaned it.
I guess so, man.
Just boil that pus down.
It's purulence.
That's pudding.
Oh, man. What a dish. Like it's gravy. Yeah.
This is good. What is this?
Lost the last viewers. What kind of gravy is this?
Came out of an abscess on the cow's knee.
This is cow knee. It's a cow knee fluid. You want some fluid on your potatoes?
It's salty as hell.
Yeah.
We didn't put any salt in it.
Give me some fluid up on my potatoes. Oh my God.
Yummy.
But yeah, let's.
You can make a cheese out of it.
I don't know, man. It's a fine line between like getting people to even come to the table to have the conversation. Like it's hard, man. There's some people we're never going to reach. We just got to wait for them to die.
Yeah.
So new ideas can propagate, but
yeah, but like forcing everything in everybody's face.
man, sometimes
the ones that are cool, they're cool. You're not changing people.
Yeah. Well, you can't change everyone. I agree with that. Some people.
How would you want to learn about it? Learn about anything? Do you want it to be like if you're a 4-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to learn about everything in the world? Like, shouldn't a parent talk to you? Or
Of course.
I don't know. It's really weird how we do it with commercials.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. That is. I do agree, man.
Like AIDS. Those boys are kissing. That's okay too.
Yeah,
And AIDS, it's a thing.
it is a thing. Not okay.
It was God's way of punishing them. But then we found a way around that too. Bunch of sinners. They're all going, hell, baby. Maybe that's why they don't want the parents to be the ones to tell them about it.
Dude, it is.
That probably would be the explanation for a lot of them.
Damn it. We're just killing our own argument. That is such a good point. If you just throw it on the airwaves and children see it and start, questioning mommy and daddy, maybe there's other ways to look at the world. Maybe not all men that kiss each other are going to burn in hell for eternity.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Shove it down our throats, I guess.
That's why we talk about these things. So I want more gay commercials. That's.
Yeah.
I think that's the name.
Talk to my kids for me.
That's the name. That's gonna be the name of this episode, dude. More gay commercials.
Okay, that's a good one.
Do you know how I told you my buddy's wife? Fuck his wife.
Yeah, you did tell me.
She used this podcast based on how interesting the title is.
Yeah.
What a title.
More gay commercials.
We need more gay commercials. We need more Lil Nas X videos, dude. I cannot get over. I watched it with Parker, and I'm sure some of it was my reaction because I've seen it now, 14 times on repeat. But I didn't react that hard. Well, you know what I mean.
Did it a bit?
You know what I mean.
Did it a bit?
Yeah. I didn't react harshly, although it was hard.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Do you mean that?
Right.
Like taking it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just watched it. I had my boner under the table so you couldn't see. But we just watched the video, and at some points I was like, dude, this part, I'm like, this is. I was basically being like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. I was like, you have to see this, and I could see him sometimes. He's like, his eyes got fucking wide. He's
This is
like,
what you like?
yeah. He's like, how many times you watched this, bro? But at the end of it, I mean, he thought it was pretty gay, but but I'd say that it is.
It is. It's quite gay, but did you see any other?
Yeah.
Did you hear the song?
Yeah. But did you see
I can't hear it over the gay.
Yeah. Did you see when he rode the stripper pole to hell and then he twerked on Satan and murdered him? That's my favorite part, personally. Dude, I think the part where I did this the most, the twerking's pretty impressive, and I feel so different watching him twerk. Although the dude's in crazy shape, but he does have a penis. But compared to watching him twerk to watching a lady, very different, like just guttural response.
Oh yeah.
where I'm like, actually looking at what's going on there. But yeah, I just watched it and like, holy shit, I can't believe that Christian people are going to watch this.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we're converting everybody with the internet.
Yeah.
We're using the internet to change.
Oh yeah, man.
Maybe it's a good thing. And maybe censors are necessary. Maybe that too. No, some of it really, yeah. Like YouTube should have limits on shit.
Sure.
But I don't know what that is. Like I really don't think it should be based on political views.
I agree.
I think the same way fuck TV was. You can't watch people fuck on Fox or whatever.
Sucks, man. I want to watch people fuck on Fox, man.
Yeah. Can't see no titties on the TV. Yeah. And you can't say certain bad words and get this rating.
Everything but the nip, man. That's the part that, like,
yeah.
Why?
Hey, man, whatever.
Yeah.
Nipples the bad part. The Girls Gone Wild commercial that played for years, they had it figured out. Let's just put a little bitty, whatever it was,
or just
a little Girls Gone Wild logo covering their nip.
Or when they have monster areolas, it's just the whole the whole breasticles.
Right.
But
then you can see the full jiggle. It's beautiful.
But yeah, man. So two things. What is people seeing more shit on the internet good for society? Is it making us more aware?
No. I think everybody has forgotten how cool the internet used to be before social media.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to go to a website? Like any website, you knew it. You typed the name in.
Yeah.
You go there and you watch funny shit or play a stupid ass game.
I forgot what the internet was, man.
Yeah. It used to be like going in some random ass store.
Yeah.
Like, this is my place.
Yeah.
Like, this is one person just living their dream, and you can go and look at it.
Dude.
You can step in someone's fucking mind with the internet, but we don't do that. We just watch ideas float around.
Yeah, or just argue with people.
Yeah, we just see
Facebook.
words. We don't see what you can create. Websites were creations.
Wow, man. I forgot about that.
Everybody has.
We used to have websites.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is, whether it's good for people or not, I agree with exposing people to ideas, but my philosophy is I have an open mind, but not to the point where my brain falls out. That's what I say. We have different views on it, but that's my whatever. That's what I cling to as my intaking new information. Like, that's the filter that I run it through.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm always willing to listen.
I understand.
But there's, just, how do I say this without sounding pretentious?
Some shit's crazy.
Sure.
You don't believe the earth is flat.
Sure. Yeah. It's an idea. We can talk about it.
Yeah, but we've got all this proof that it is not fucking flat.
It is not.
So.
It is not.
There's some shit you can't be too open-minded with.
Correct. So it is. But the key to that is, what is your foundational knowledge? What is your actual understanding of how the world works? And not just based off what someone told you, what you've seen work. And for me and many others, it's through observation and careful analysis through the scientific method. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
But if your foundation is not that, if there's not a lot in your head, man, that sounds pretentious. But but
you can hear it.
Yeah. But in your head, when you shake your head, you hear your brain rattle, and then you go to I don't know, fucking anti-vax site, or I find QAnon, and it just fills that void pretty quickly there. And they're making good points, but what do you have to base that point off of? What's your fucking if you can't counter it because you don't have any knowledge to do it with? Yeah, a lot of things sound like good ideas, man. Flat Earth sounds fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I've heard really good arguments for it,
Yeah.
but there's all this undeniable shit.
Right.
Or undeniable to me.
You run it through the algorithm of your brain, what
Right.
you already had learned.
Right.
And for you and many others, you're like, well, fuck, we've known the earth isn't flat literally for like 1,500 years or something wild, maybe 1,000 years. And there were probably even people then who, honestly, it might not even been a question that arose very much. Like,
Yeah.
who has time to sit around and think when we got to hunt and fucking kill something to survive?
Yeah.
So there's that. But once people did have time to think, dude, the first guy to actually measure the circumference of Earth, first of all, he was within like a couple thousand miles of estimating the exact circumference of the planet, which is wild. This is like, literally, I think this is 800 or 900 years ago. This is like, 1100, 1200 AD, whatever we call it now, Common Era. That's the non-religious way to say it is BCE and CE, so before Common Era and Common Era.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's the cut Christianity out of that one.
That's right.
Instead of AD and BC, before Christ, Anno Domini.
In Kai we trust.
Yeah. But the dude, oh man, this is if we had segment music, this would be like science tip of the day. But
It's the whole conversation.
yeah, I know.
'Cause we keep it sciencey.
We science up in here. But literally, this dude, his thought was, hey, I'm going to measure the shadow from this well at this time of day. So let's call it 12 noon. And then I'm going to walk 100 miles south, and I'm going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to use geometry up in this bitch and some, I guess, Pythagorean's theorem. We should actually, we're not going to do it on the show, but we should actually work this out. But that's all he did. He took two measurements, and the angle obviously was different. So whether you're here closer to the equator, here further away, whether he was, north of it, I'm not sure. He probably was. So he's probably somewhere in Europe, right? So he's in Europe. He walks 100 miles south. It took a while. Probably had to ride a fucking horse or something to get there. But took those two measurements, two different angles, plugged it into some fancy geometric equations, and was like,
Earth this big.
the Earth is this big, and it is round because it wasn't the exact same angle. And he estimated it, I think, at like 39,000 miles, which is fucking huge. 39,000 miles in circumference. Does that sound right?
No.
Well, we're about to Google
I don't
it.
think that's right, bud.
Well, no, the actual answer I think is like 42,000, or maybe it's
I don't think
kilometers.
that's accurate.
Maybe it's kilometers.
Okay, yeah, that might be kilometers.
Look it up.
I think it's Trini.
Yeah.
I'm not looking it up. We can just guess.
God damn it, we're putting out accurate information here, dude. I'm Googling it.
I am Googling.
Okay. Just look up circumference of the Earth.
I typed Earth's circumference.
All right.
Earth's circumference. Yeah, you were
Jeez.
right. It's 40,075 kilometers.
Okay. All right.
24,901 miles.
Well, fucking A. So, yeah, but anyway, the dude was a couple thousand. He was even better. A couple thousand kilometers off. He measured it at like 39 or 38,000 kilometers.
Man.
In,
well, that was measuring north to south too, though. It's not going to be the same. It may be.
well, no, I see. But yeah, we're a little more of elliptical, but
Yeah.
anywhere you measure the circumference,
Wow. That was a funny sound.
a row. But
Boom.
yeah, if you go exactly,
If you ride the equator, it's going to be higher than if you hit the equator as a speed bump or whatever.
well, no,
I know
so
it's not like that.
No,
Not
no,
like
no.
on a globe.
you can't go laterally. That and he had to. His hypothesis was that it was round, right?
Yeah.
If you go east to west, the angle's the same.
No, I know. I'm talking about if you actually had a fucking tape that could stretch around the world. If you went east to west, like if you rode the equator.
Yeah.
It would give you a bigger result, higher number, than if you went north to south perfectly over the north and south pole.
Yeah, it
because
differs.
The Earth's going to be a little juicier.
Sure. It doesn't differ greatly, but it does differ. But even for his purposes, he would have known that it was round. That was the point he was getting to.
Oh, I know.
I see what you were saying.
My point is, like, what if he's not off with his measurement? What if he got it fucking dead on north to south?
Oh, okay.
Like, it would be interesting to know exactly what our shape is. We know from a distance, it looks like a perfect ball.
Oh, no. Yeah, we know it's not. We know that it is, and it's not like it's,
Yeah, it's not a hamburger.
Yeah, pancake. It's,
it'd just be a little different.
It is slightly elliptical. It's not a perfect sphere. Sphere.
Arish Saphir?
Yeah, it's not a perfect Ari Saphir. But yeah, dog. All right, I get what you were saying.
It was fun talk.
Yeah. Moving on.
I was playing.
I just stole that. That's Neil Brennan's podcast. Whenever he gets to the end of a topic, there's a soundbite that comes in that goes, "Moving on."
Moving on.
Yeah, I guess it's we could play with the sound, man. There's some ways to make it a little more entertaining.
Could be more exciting.
Yeah.
The show could be a little better.
Yeah, I actually, two things, dude.
Maybe I need to move more.
Yeah, but
play with my face.
You're distracted.
It makes for a better show.
You're distracting from me, dude.
Pick my nose. Yeah.
The camera goes to who moves more.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm wearing a straight jacket.
Yeah.
Dance.
Do not move, dude. But I got confirmation today that the Lovitz is twerking on it. They're getting it down, and
Wow.
I was kind of checking in, but my way of checking in was going, "Hey, dude, I'll give you this much money on the front end if you want to do this, and this much on the back end." And it was a nice amount, what I'm considering paying them, and I'm going to. Because I want to be worth their time, because they're musicians and that's what the fuck they do for a living.
Yeah.
But he was like, first of all, we just enjoy. He's like, we just like doing this shit. He's like, this is fun. We get to create music. But yeah, I feel like I should certainly pay him for it, especially, dude, all the pub we're gonna get for this, man.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, it's in. I feel like it's in their best interest to do it, because they're gonna reach people they wouldn't reach otherwise, even if it's only 100 of y'all.
Like, you don't want to miss this straight.
Yeah, but that's 100 different people. That's gonna heal.
It's fucking great.
They're gonna heal.
They're going to heal our music.
They're gonna heal how talented they is. Yeah, man. Fuck.
Them love it, boys.
Yeah, that's 100 more people.
I know.
And the second point.
I like having buddies
I love
supporting our shit.
Damn it, I love it. And we got art commissioned through.
And he can be our new friend.
Yeah, but he is someone that my cousin knows. So it's like everything here has been either us or people we fucking know, from the editing to the fucking shit that we'll have in here, and even the music. It's all our outreach, dog.
That's right. I'm not gonna have to pay for music.
Did your shit die?
No, I just closed it.
All right, you're done with it. The other point I
can open it again if I need to.
Yeah, you don't have to, man.
I can barely see over it, I'm sure, man.
It feels cool to have a screen, though. I feel important when I'm doing this. That's one thing.
You're tall enough to see over the mic.
Yeah, Corey told me on the first episode that I fuck with the computer too much and you fuck with your face too much. Dude, honestly, a lot of it, I'm just moving the mouse in a circle. Like, it looks like I'm like searching shit and I'm just landing on topics, and really I'm just going,
Yeah. That's better than drawing dicks on a notebook.
Yeah.
You know?
You did that. First up, man. First episode.
One of them.
One of them.
One up.
But I heard, so the new number of podcasts that exist. It is
Oh man,
frightening.
they're flying up.
I'm going to make you guess how many podcasts exist today.
How many exist?
Yep.
Wow.
How many do we have? Don't
50,000? I don't know.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Not at all.
Try it one more time.
Well, I don't know. 100,000? Is it more or less?
It's a lot more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's actually sad.
Oh, man. Okay. We quit. Fuck it.
Last one.
It's not cool anymore.
It is, and the new
7 billion.
Yeah. You nailed it, dude.
Everybody and their mama's got a podcast, dude. That's just not cool. You think you're Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
You're not Joe Rogan,
You're
dude.
not Joe Rogan, dude.
Dude, you're not.
Yeah. You think you're Joe Rogan, dude? You think this is your mom's house up in here, dog?
Your mama's gonna be the only one watching your
Yeah.
show, man.
Your mom's watched your mom's house, dude.
Fucking loser. You get a real job. Maybe try.
As of a few days ago in April, now it's probably higher, but 1.9 million. 1.9 million.
That's a lot still.
It's still a lot.
But there are a lot of people who do everything.
Yeah.
And I'm better than them.
Right.
I'm better than all of them at everything I do.
That's what we learn. Here
No,
today.
if you've ever watched porn, some people, they got gigantic wieners. They make us all look bad.
Yeah,
But
they do.
But if you watch porn, you've seen dicks smaller than yours too.
Yeah, you have. A couple.
I remember one time
Yeah, I remember this one time. But who wants to watch that, dude?
short stroking.
Yeah, you want to see the hog, man.
I want him to have to take steps.
Yeah. Still walking up, yeah. But 1.9 million as of a few days ago. And their point was, Joe always tells interesting people on his show, hey, you should do a podcast.
Yeah.
But
He doesn't tell everybody that
right.
shit.
But I heard his real thoughts on it. And yeah, for interesting people, he's like, fuck, you got great information to offer. Fucking put this out there. Him and Tom were having this discussion, but Tom made the point. He's like, it's especially oversaturated if you're doing it raw. If it's just, Greg and Richard talking to each other.
That's us.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you why it's not us. Okay. Let me sell you on why we're one of the ones you should watch in the 1.9 million.
Kai cuts people open. Or, no, you could stitch them up. I guess.
Sure.
You know,
I have cut people.
Kai does cutting stuff.
Yeah. I'm not a serial killer.
Kai works on humans.
Yeah. Not often. I'm not in surgery currently, but I have.
You work on them.
Tom said this, and I agree. Have a fucking theme. We've got a theme, dude. We've got a theme.
Stupid.
Well, there's a lot of stupid to go around, but
Yeah.
we're the omnipresent adolescents.
Yeah.
Like, that's the theme. The theme is,
Child curiosity.
yeah, I love my phrase is curiosity and idiocy. We're fucking idiots and we're curious.
Yeah.
And we talk about it. And there's not a ton of show prep. There'll probably be more as we go.
We're still learning.
Yeah, we're learning this process, but I agree. Like, if we called it the Kai and Matt show, what the fuck? Like, yeah, have a theme, have something like, dude, when we bring people in here, the spirit of conversation that you and I have, I want to try to, have with whoever we have. I want them to fall back on their whoever the fuck they feel like at their core. I don't like it's they're not going to come in and be polished and tell us, a step-by-step process of how to remove a lipoma, from the fucking prepping the site to the anesthetic to the incision to the suturing to the, fucking bandage over it. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear their thoughts on particular topics from their perspective.
Yeah.
So even if we get a surgeon in here, I want them to be fucking loosey-goosey, man. And
Yeah,
even
you want to learn what kind of person
correct.
this is.
And and I want to learn their perspective on the shit they do. This isn't, people aren't going to come here to learn how to, have real skills in the world.
Yeah.
They just want to hear fun, interesting conversation. And some will be better than others, quite frankly. Yeah. But that's the theme, dude. It's OA for life. That's why it is what it is, man. It is
OA for life.
It fits so goddamn perfect.
I know.
Because we had the
It's like fate.
It
feels like fate.
It's like, yeah, I don't do it as well as you. But yeah. It's a lot like fate.
Feel like fate, like destiny.
It's like no T's, right? It's like destiny.
I don't know. Do they have T's?
I think it's they lose the T's.
Tom.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless it starts with it, I guess.
What is it that Russell Brand, he loses a certain, he's like,
oh yeah,
he does lose the T's. He's like, divinity. Yeah. He's like this musical proclivity, naivety, the creativity of the art. Yeah. When you're British enough, you don't fucking use T's, man. No T's.
Let me see she was mutilated.
Yeah, mutilated. Smile. Let me see your eef. Yeah. Damn it, dude.
I like the F instead of the TH.
Yeah. Let me see your
teeth.
You can say it at the front at the start of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Tom.
Tom.
All right, but yeah,
Timothy.
OA and OA for life means omnipresent adolescent for life. Like, this is who we is at our core. You strip down all the things we do. So military, medical, role after role after role. This is where I feel the most like me, whatever that is, at the bottom of my ego.
Yeah.
I view a little Kai in there, and through meditation, I'm going to eliminate that and just be one with the table and be one with the earth. But until then, I am, there's a little Kai riding in there, kind of viewing the world, and man, that's hard to shake, but it feels good. It feels good to inhabit that and feel like you, and you can just say shit, and I don't know, man. It
is nice.
Yeah.
To be able to just be who we really would be.
Yeah. That's the theme. And I do think it's unique in a way, because not every podcast is like that. Sometimes it is just dudes bullshitting. But how much can you relate to two people bullshitting that just talk about, uninteresting shit in their lives? I'm sure there's some of that. Well, I mean,
I've never watched any of them that are as new as us.
Like just raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the fuck's gonna watch it? You have to talk about things that are interesting, and then you bring your perspective to it and analyze it. And some people in the audience will agree, and some will not. But if they find you interesting, then they'll fucking tune in either way.
True that.
You know what I mean?
Does anybody out there know what we mean? Do y'all know what he means?
I know what I mean. But yeah, man, fucking OA for life, dude. We're the 1.8 millionth podcast, and I do also think, man, that the cream rises to the top. Like in any field, or in any, I don't know, cultural venue.
Yeah.
The cream rises, man. The best actors and actresses, the best musicians, the best everything. But this for us, and at this point anyway, is a creative outlet, man. There's so, like, you and I both love music, and you could be in a band. You scrum around on your guitar
Getter.
as it is, and if you really drill down and practice shit, you could be in a band. But I don't know, man. There's more bands than podcasts, surely, or more people that want to be
God, yeah.
famous singers, dude. So
Yeah, surely there aren't a bunch of people out in high school like starting podcasts.
well, I think
That's
yeah,
cool,
it
but
is.
but I don't see that
But
being
you're-
as popular as starting a band.
Yeah. So I just started thinking of what are my creative venue options? Do I want a band? Do I want to start drawing or painting? Dude, sure, it's interesting. I like doing it, but like I've got a cousin who is a professional artist. She's done it her whole life. Am I going to start painting and drawing shit and make a fucking living from it?
Absolutely not.
Probably not. Yeah. It's the unfortunate. So I was like, this is just a creative venue. It's a creative outlet. You and I take in a shit ton of information from different places. This is a way for us to filter it and just talk through it together. You know what I mean? Wait, I forgot the G. Yeah. Together.
Together.
Takashi 69. Yeah.
This
Hey,
is our outlet.
I don't know, man.
This is where we're creative.
This is our.
This is it. This is the best we can do. It's the best I can do.
Oh,
This is
man.
me trying my best.
Nah, dude, you're good, dude. It's the end of the week. You're fucking run
I
down,
was just talking shit. You don't have to believe me.
and you're hanging in there, dude.
Hanging in there, sleepy a motherfucker. But that's cool.
We've touched on a lot of things, but I want to bring this up, man. I had the thought, I don't know why. I think I was on the elliptical, and I had the thought, what if that chick from New Jersey that I made out with in college, what if she posted that video somewhere
Yeah.
of me singing the national anthem,
Yeah.
and it made it to your mom's house?
That would be so
And I was
great.
one of the. They basically have a segment of just cringy dudes
Yeah.
who have say or do something public towards one person, and that one person takes it, loads it to the
Fuck
internet,
you.
and it
Hope
ends up,
everybody
yeah,
makes you want to kill yourself.
and it ends up on a clip show. I would actually love that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. 'Cause
Because-
then we could talk to him.
Right, because what I would do, I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, a little bit embarrassing, but fuck, I've talked through it so much. Who gives a shit? I say it's one of my lowest moments potentially as a human. Yeah, like making out with a girl, and my first thought being,
I should sing to
yeah,
her.
I should sing the national. I guess it came up in our conversation, and she's like, oh, really? Or however people from New Jersey talk. How do they talk? You fucking know.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, really?
How the fuck do they talk?
Like, really? Like, you be singing?
DJ Paulie D.
There you
I guess they talk like that.
go.
I
They
don't-
talk like that.
they talk like they
Fuck you.
gangsters
Yeah.
from New York.
I realize how great I am with accents, dude. But anyway, yeah, she's like, oh, really? And yeah, that was my thought, to go into my dark vehicle. And
You go.
just a little song for you.
Actually, I have a really good voice.
It's like the really special one. It means a lot to me. And I'm like, you're also going to see, I'm like super patriotic and stuff. I love America. And let's just see. Because I know the lyrics to this one, so I'll just say this one. And I sang it. And fortunately, dude, cell phone technology has moved so quickly, because that was a shitty device.
Yeah.
And I doubt she still has that shitty device. Dude, that's probably saved me just in general,
Oh, man.
because I've been on a lot of like nondescript internet relationships and divulged way too much of of this. And then it's available to the world.
It looks big on this little ass screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the right lighting and the angle. And
Yeah, I miss my razor. That's probably why.
Look at this thing, girl. Wow. So what's your
Takes
thing?
up the whole screen.
Yeah.
All 2 inches.
My whole flip phone screen. Yeah. But anyway, so what that is.
Sounds.
All right. But I shared that video to my new New Jersey friend, and she didn't reply for some reason, man. And I know, like, it is not even a question that she immediately went to her friends and said, "Look at this fucking loser."
You gave her butterflies. She was excited. She lost your number. She didn't mean to. This is gonna be the one.
Yeah.
Listen.
I don't think that was the case.
See.
Yeah, we played.
Can you see?
Burn it out. Early light. Twice so proudly we'll. At the twilight's last gleaming. I fucking wowed her, dude.
Good. You're good. She probably
In
enjoyed
the
it.
home of the brave. Fucking wowed her, dude.
Keep
Just
it quick. Keep
knocked
it
her-
short.
Knocked her out. But, dude, because I would have done the same thing, which no one would sing for me. But, yeah, who wouldn't fucking show their friends and laugh at someone's misfortune? How terrible of a mental place was I in? But that's all these dudes. These dudes on YMH, they're all just in an awful mental place where they think, this is what I should do. This is how I'm going to wow her. I'm going to use, like, my words, and, you know, she's going to love me. And it never works out, man. You end up on a clip show.
Would you like for me to sing for you?
Getting roasted. But if it did happen, I would love to jump on and comment, like, I'm the fucking dweeb singing in that video. And I
dude.
guarantee, and I would say something like, please let me plead my case, Yana. Like, that's, you know, Christina's thing. So they would amp that comment up, you know, it would rise to the top.
You could email them.
I could do that too, but I think, you know, obviously if they're showing a video and someone comments in that comment thread, their audience will swarm it and go,
Yeah, that's true.
content. And
Yeah.
it will
They make it happen.
It will make it. I promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the poor loser in that video. Let me plead my case, Yana. Man, how great it. And I could explain just how sad I was in that moment and why I did it. But anyway, it's...
Man, I bet it sucks to be those. Sorry.
No,
Just made me think of this. The guys who people share their conversations, like everything this one dude has said to them.
Yeah.
Like they just show all his attempts at getting her to everybody. They post like screenshots of that
Word. Yeah.
shit. It has to suck to be that dude.
Yeah, it's...
Like we've probably all been that dude.
Well, it's so
Look how
funny.
desperate.
It's so funny to me. Well, it depends on the person, right? It depends on who it is. But something that they said, you know, either tweeted or literally said something, people find it and blow it up. You know, it could be a reporter. It could be anyone. And the left's typical reaction, again, depends on the person, but the left's typical reaction is this person is the devil. And the right's typical reaction is, how could they take this person's words and share them with the world? So the issue is the leak for the conservative.
Yeah.
And for the person on the left, they're like, well, we really know how terrible this motherfucker is.
Yeah. We know everything about you now.
That's a tough one, man. I tend to lean a little a little over here, a little to the right on that one. I mean, there are terrible people that possibly should be exposed, but I don't know, man.
Expose some really bad shit though.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
be like, look, she went to a party.
Yeah. Yeah, during COVID, this person didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
But honestly, the right capitalized on that because
Everybody did, but it was such bullshit. Why
Well-
can't we all recognize that we just need
well, everyone did,
Leave
didn't
it the
they?
fuck
Yeah,
alone.
everyone did, right and left, but the people on the right said, "Look at this fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
You're
I mean, that's
telling
good.
me how to live my life, and you're at this fancy fucking restaurant without a mask. You know, fucking dweeb Gavin Newsom, governor of California." Yeah, and the people on left are just like, well, that's just another terrible person who doesn't believe in COVID. And yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I get it, but I don't know, man. I think people have fucked up thoughts. You know, if everything you and I said was publicly available,
Oh, I know, dude.
and people cared who the fuck we were, then
Well, I'm just glad we didn't have internet earlier. I'm glad my family couldn't
Yeah.
afford a computer for a long fucking time.
because now
I
we
might-
knows.
Yeah.
Now we knows whose use really is ours. You
Like,
know
look,
what
guys, I'm Dave Chappelle.
I mean? Yeah.
That shit's not allowed.
Yeah.
Like, I could see us doing that when we were younger.
Jesus Christ. We never wore blackface.
We never did.
We really never did.
But we never had brown makeup either.
yeah. Right. Yeah. If the
Put it in front of me here. Turn off the camera.
yeah.
Something might happen.
Yeah. We should just the next episode we'll do in the dark.
Just tell you we're not.
Yeah. No, we're not.
It's just us.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yep, we'll just have just a black screen of video feed and yeah, that's what we do on the audio only episodes, man. We do them all in blackface. What was that, man? Yeah, it's we've already talked about Army Hammer.
Ghostess.
A scurry.
Sorry.
But yeah, they did that to Army Hammer, man. They leaked his shit.
Yeah,
But
fucked
now
his whole life
it
up.
does look like,
Who do you eat, though?
well, no, it's just a little more to it than just
Yeah, I don't know anything
the
about it.
kink. Like there's actual, like he assaulted women is the
Did he bite him and shit?
accusation. Potentially,
Oh, did he rape? Is that what we're saying?
yeah, sexual assault. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if it
but
was forced penetration. I don't know the deets.
Sexual assault.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a broad definition, right? But unwanted sexual touching.
Yeah, I mean, assault implies physical, so,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
But I don't know if everything's weird now. So assault could be like, he used a word that was too
Well,
harsh.
actually-
like, can you call somebody a cunt still? Because I feel like that's probably going to be.
Nah, bro. That's there's a difference. Like the legal definition is different.
Okay.
So assault, you have to lay your hands on someone, even
Okay.
if it's like me doing this to you, just
Yeah.
touching you.
Unwanted.
That can be assault. Unwanted physical touching. That's assault. Words is different.
Yeah, we could Me Too everybody.
With unwanted
Corey said
touching.
he's Me Tooing us.
Yeah, he is. We're fucking done
Yeah.
before we get started. Man,
That's
we
funny
need
as
to
shit.
him.
Yeah, he could get us. He could get us all.
Yeah, he has no evidence.
That's right. It's his word against
That's his
ours.
word.
And he appears more Aryan. You're less likely to be heard. You're the whiter of all the whites here.
He's the whitest. What's the whitest kid you know? That's a TV show.
That's such a good show.
He's the whitest kid we know. I'm pretty translucent right now because I don't want to get cancer.
Well, we all are. But
Yeah.
his hair got too. you
Yeah.
know. He was born with the cotton.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Q-tip, dog.
Yeah, Q-tip.
Yeah. Where did you go? If not, then I'm going to dive into something else. But where did you go when I was talking about Army Hammer? You brought something else up, and neither one of us is about to remember what it is.
Oh, okay.
But
That.
but that thing that you talked about, I was like, fuck, that's a good place to go. But we're gonna move on, man. Oh well, I guess to cap off the national anthem story, I hope we get on YMH, man. I hope that video.
We do too.
That'd be the only video that I want to surface of my former self. I gotta get the camera over here.
Man, yeah, it's a good thing we didn't have cameras around for most shit.
No, it is, man. There's also, oh, dude, there's other shit of me. Like, the running down hallways without a lot of clothes on.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
You know?
That stuff happens in your youth. And it man, I love, the cell phone technology. Y'all literally just threw out whatever device that was on. Now everything's on the cloud. It's up here. But
dude, man. Yeah. Like running naked is no longer that can't be a thing.
What do you mean?
People are recording you for sure now.
Oh yeah.
If your ass gets naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just missed it.
Damn.
Like we Oh my God.
I'm just glad I was there for Corey Irwin.
I probably would have killed myself. I would have been one of those to be like, haha.
Nah, dude.
Fucking lose all. Like, yeah. Just end it.
We called, dude, your nickname when we were young was Rhino for a fucking reason, dude.
Rhinosaurus.
Yeah. Because you tucked your Dak Prescott up toward your waist. And it looked like a rhino's horn,
was
dude.
a horn,
Corey and I, which I guess we developed later, but holy shit, man, we were in awe. We couldn't believe what you had, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an early bloomer. That's all that was.
All right. Well,
No, I don't know what to say.
you had it going on, dude.
I've got a sweet cock.
Yeah. Well, you said it's gotten worse. I guess that just happens.
I mean, I've pretty much committed to
What you
like
got?
crashing and burning. So
What do you mean?
I'm gonna eat everything. I'm gonna get in the worst shape possible.
Why?
Why not? This is the end, man.
Oh my God, dude. God damn it.
I'm just playing. I go up and down. Like, it's just who I am. I don't know what the fuck it is. I hate anything staying the same.
Well,
I like to change everything. I get bored. I can handle this. It's once a week.
the only way.
But like anything that takes full commitment, like this is an everyday thing. Like going to the gym and eating right. I can do it for a while. Then I'm like, I miss some other shit. I miss being fucking lazy and watching movies. I miss smoking weed and eating everything that I see.
Yeah.
But that's just who I am. I go through phases.
Well,
up and down.
You've identified.
It's chaotic.
You've identified it about yourself, and you can set up mitigations to
100 pounds up, then you turn it around. 100 pounds down.
Yeah.
That's how we work.
Oh, I do that to lesser degrees. Like I have weeks where I'm just fucking it up in the gym, just hitting it hard as fuck. And then I hit a couple weeks where I go not every day and I'm just the workouts don't feel as good.
Yeah.
I honestly, man, I have this mental thing now where if I start feeling too soft, like it disturbs me to the point of action where I'm like, I feel like a bag of shit.
Yeah.
And I have to go feel harder now.
Well, if you push through that to the other side instead of doing something about it, you can accept it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's watch a movie.
What the fuck did we just done?
Let's eat some shit.
What did we just learn, dude? Do not be yourself.
I know.
Who you are sucks, dude.
Yeah. This episode's it's been a real lesson for me.
Yeah.
I've been myself a lot lately.
What another good title, dude. Who you are sucks. Don't be yourself. God damn it. There's too many good titles.
There are.
Yeah.
I can't. What was the... More gay commercials?
More gay commercials. I don't know if that fits the whole show. It was a large chunk of it.
I mean, every episode so far has been pretty homosexual.
Pretty gay. Dude,
Pretty gay.
You and I want to watch that video one more time as soon as we end this podcast. It is.
Of you singing?
No, man. Of Lil Nas.
Oh.
Lil Nas stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if you've really appreciated it.
No.
The cringiest part of it is when his half serpent self licks the abdomen of his shiny, glittery.
Yeah, I saw
self.
that part. That
Yeah.
was, whoa.
Very weird.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
dude, music videos now, like, it sucks that we don't have, like, that the world isn't the way it used to be. There's not just a TV that's on, that's playing nonstop. If there's a TV that's on, it's paused. Like, if nobody's staring at it at that moment, that TV's paused.
Oh, yeah.
People used to play music videos or the fucking news or weather. I know some people still do. But the world is different now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of just streaming. But music videos are so much better now.
Yeah.
And unless you go on YouTube or whatever, you're not seeing them.
Well,
And we used to have shows that forced that shit in our face.
I will say this, dude.
Videos are good. They're real trippy now.
Do you know how many views that fucking video has already?
Oh, God. Probably a few 100 million.
I think it's almost 100 million.
Okay.
It's been up for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and it'll get as more or many.
As more or many.
As more or many than
As
his.
many or more.
As more or many.
As more.
As many or more than his previous episodes, his previous videos, which were also good. Some of them better, worse. The Old Town Road thing fucking is outrageous views.
It was the shit.
But this
for the
one,
first week.
This one's gonna get it for multiple reasons. First of all, it's a banger, dude. I'm just gonna put it on repeat and work out to it every day. And second of all, damn it, it's controversial. Like, that's what people want to see it more. Even people that know they're gonna be pissed off. It's like the guitar lessons thing. I don't want any guitar lessons.
You can't make me
Yeah.
get any goddamn guitar lessons.
Yeah.
How dare you advertise
Yeah.
somewhere my eyes will see it?
How dare you make me watch this homosexual shit? No one made you watch it, dude. The algorithm made you watch it. But, yeah, people are going to watch it to be mad, or they're not going to watch it and just be mad because they know what content is on it.
Gay.
Yeah. Just guy.
There's so much gay.
So much gayness. Yeah.
What is it, baby?
Yeah.
The gay again? The gay's always bothering.
Oh, man.
He's suppressing it, pushing
Yeah.
it down. Those have to be the people who hate it. The ones who it fucked with them. They were like, yeah, I was able to say no to the gay. They can too.
Yeah. That should be a new ad
To
campaign.
fully
Yeah.
embrace your Jesus.
Yeah. New ad campaign. Say no to the gay, dude. Say no to the gays. Don't let them touch your winky.
Don't give in to them. Like, if the urge is there, it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I've I feel like we've been tempted enough to know that we're not gay. Like when you or just when you see that
we've had opportunities where we could have
been gay. Yeah.
could have pursued it. Could
Yeah.
have gotten curious if we wanted to.
Sure. But even watching that video, like, I can just judge my reaction.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why I have it other than that's just how I feel.
Dude, imagine a dude
Yeah.
wrapping his arms around you from behind and shoving his dick in your asshole. Is that not fucking terrifying? Like, if you're into that thought, then it's okay. Dude. But for me, that's scary as shit. Like, just like
Frightening, dude.
the same way gay dudes are totally disgusted by vagina.
Yeah, by vaginal penetration.
Dude, it's icky to them. It's icky to me. I don't want to get butt fucked.
Dude.
That's how I know I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with hatred or anything like that.
It makes me
I'm just not gay.
It makes me want to cry when I think about that. Like, it makes
take
me,
it.
It makes me
In my butthole?
It makes me sad.
Man.
Yeah. And we've already talked about buttholes. We have so many butthole issues, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to have a great butthole to be gay. You know what I mean?
There's no way they've got great buttholes. Not all of them.
Yeah, I I guess.
But yeah, you would have to take better care of it than I do mine.
Yeah,
For sure.
great anal care. Well, I have a good regiment, so that's not a problem.
I keep it polished
Yeah.
and bleached.
All right. Let's. I want to get past the anal sex here. So, I want to talk about. Man, this is way just fucking changing the dial, but this is my note to myself. ER shit. This is. Man, this is how I know I wouldn't be a good ER provider, practitioner. I'm sure that, the more time you spend in any setting, the more comfortable you get with it, right? The better adapt you are to deal with it. But
Yeah.
mine literally, it stemmed from, so this is my clinical rotation time while I was working in a military hospital. Like my first real experience down there was with a provider who destroyed me mentally.
Oh yeah.
I've told you about the experience, but it was literally just, he basically acted as if I was supposed to show up and just
Dominate.
know, exactly what the fuck to do. He didn't even like the questions I was asking, and he was making me do, dose calculations, and I got to the point where I kind of, in hindsight, I see what he was doing, and it wasn't like the couple times after, it wasn't as bad. It was still terrible. It wasn't as bad as the first one, but I got to the point where I was like, I don't even need to be here. Let me just go home and read a book because I just don't know how to do this yet. And I think I told him that. I'm like, sir, I don't need to be here. I need to go read a book right now because I'm not anywhere near competent.
I don't want to fuck up and ask you another question.
Right. So there was that, and I honestly developed a type of anxiety. Like every time, like as I got closer and closer to the double doors of the ER, dude, it was like literally a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like I walked in immediately sweating, like just pouring sweat. And especially when I started talking to him in particular. There were a couple others. Some were better than others. Some were very understanding and would break it down as a learning point. But others were like, what the fuck are you doing? So it was, I had to get 160 hours in there, which is a lot of time, plus 80 hours in a 2-week rotation in there. Like the 160 hours was just on your own time, and then there was 80 hours designated, or 2 weeks designated to get 80 hours. So 240 total, which, for the average ER provider, dude, that's nothing. What is that? You get that in 6 weeks? Not even for most of them, because they're doing 12-hour shifts. But I literally developed anxiety around it, and it sucks, man, because that's where you need to be the most competent. But I realized the type of medicine that I wanted to do, which in the military is potentially a part of it, like the emergency part is like trauma is a part of potentially being in the military and being in the medical field. You'll probably see shit. Mm-hmm. So I've got to at least be competent at it. But I like more of the education piece. I like not, just super athletes, but people that can walk and breathe. Just general, not people that are dying or, brain dead, that we're just, keeping on a vent and keeping them alive. There's that part of medicine, and then there's the trauma part. I like kind of the part in the middle. I like the people that I can educate. That's my big thing, is the teaching part. Like, hey, man, the reason we talk about blood pressure is this. The reason we talk about cholesterol is this. Heart disease is the number one killer. And I can kind of get into that and start to reframe the way they think about issues.
Man, you're the only one with that approach.
Well, It depends, man. Like,
There aren't many.
yeah. Right. I mean, a lot of them.
It would be nice to be educated a little bit every time you have an issue.
Yeah.
They actually explain
Oh,
it
it's
to
good,
you.
man. It's good. I can do it for a number of the the common things that people deal with. We could talk about diabetes. I could talk about I don't know, fucking plantar warts. I don't know, just weird shit that people might deal with.
Yeah.
Where I could sort of frame the way they look at it, or dandruff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, it would just be cool to not feel like you're just the car and they're just the mechanic.
yeah,
Like to actually be talked to.
right. No,
And,
I agree, man. You
Like,
can't.
that's just a good approach.
Yeah, it's you can't. Yeah, a car is different, right? You can't educate a car. You just got to work on it. But yeah, some people take that approach to people
Yeah.
in the medical field, and I don't like it, man. I don't. A lot of it is just straight to medication, and medication has a huge role. I'm certainly not against medication, and the honest answer is, man, if people aren't going to make changes, medication versus nothing, like all of our drug studies are basically randomized control trials of this med versus a placebo. And the people don't know the difference. And then they see what the data looks like, and fuck yeah, this drug works versus this thing, which does nothing. So, there is obviously a place for medication, especially if people aren't going to make changes. And sometimes medication is the only option for certain conditions. Some people are dealt unlucky hands and have crazy diseases that we now have meds for, and we can make their life a little bit better if they take this med. Even if it has a side effect, it may be worth it in certain people's case. But a lot of the way we do medicine now is we just basically we give up very quickly on convincing people to change their habits. And it's I see how a lot of people fall into that trap, man, because society is kind of stacked against Americans anyway. The average setup of a city, no one can walk anywhere. You got to drive everywhere in your car. You are on a tight schedule. You have kids. You have, you work long hours, and you're not able to really set aside time to cook every day. So you got to grab shit on the go, and normally it's garbage food, but it's high in calories, so it'll keep you going. Yeah, I mean, everything, the advertisements, we're inundated. Everything we watch, videos, music, it's all inundated with ads telling you how good this shit tastes and how much how you should buy their fucking product. You should spend money on this. So yeah, a lot of providers just fall into, well, fuck. Even if I convince them that they should make lifestyle changes, what's the chances that they're even going to be able to, be successful with the shit? And then again, it comes to medication or nothing. Are we going to let their blood pressure stay fucking astronomical? Are we going to put them on this drug and at least, make their blood vessels last a little bit longer so they don't die of a heart attack or stroke? Yeah, those are the fucking options, man.
Yeah.
It sucks, but like for me in particular, being on the military side of the house, I'm dealing with, mostly like healthier than the average person.
Yeah.
To stay in retention standards for the Army. So,
Got no old motherfuckers. They're not too old.
whew, dude.
Really?
Yeah, God, you'd be surprised.
How old do they get that you see?
I've seen in their 50s, but there's honestly, man, dude, you can get, as long as you're physically fit and you're good at your job, you can get age waivers into your 60s. I know there's actually a doc I know of, a doctor who I think is also a special forces doctor. So he's just
Badass.
incredible human. But He's 68.
That's
And
awesome.
and I think he's still airborne, which means he still jumps out of planes
He still
on
does his
occasion.
jumps. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. That's probably just fun for him now.
My God, but he doesn't have long. Like you get a certain amount of age waivers, and then the military, army, whatever says that's it, man. Like we can't. You're not gonna have a 70-year-old jumping out of planes. I'm sorry. So this person in particular, yeah, I mean, probably doesn't have a lot of time in the military, but
Man.
But
Who's he gonna be after he retires, though? Because that's been his whole life,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
yeah, he's gonna become a halo diver. I don't know.
He's
dude.
gonna be like the old dudes who get out of prison.
Yeah,
It's time to end it.
Oh my God, dude.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully not. You're gonna take his one purpose away.
Hopefully,
All I ever known is this.
maybe he'll
military.
start coaching skydiving, dude. I don't know.
He'll be a JROTC
Yeah,
instructor.
sure. Well, he's also a doctor. I mean, he could do trauma shit on the civilian side.
Fuck civilians. He knows better.
Civilians are people too, man.
Not to him.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I don't know if he's a full-time
Yeah.
guard person, or I mean, he probably does do shit on the civilian side.
I was just having fun.
I got you, dude. Why do I take it's my fucking? I'm on the spectrum, man. I take everything so serially. But yeah, man, he does his thing, and there are old people and there's fat people. But I don't know, man. There's certain standards, and you got to meet those standards, and if not, that's it. That's it for the military. On the civilian side, there are no standards.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
You pass.
yeah.
You're in the world.
It's a balancing act. The other side of it is places like Japan. If you're not healthy, you don't get as many insurance benefits. Like if your labs, if your blood pressure, if your height and weight, well, your height, I guess you can't help, but if your weight, your BMI isn't under a certain amount, you pay for your shit out of pocket. And maybe if you're rich, you can afford to be fat.
Yeah.
But here, fuck, it's from the bottom up. It's the poor that are the fattest, and the wealthiest can hire personal trainers and
Yeah.
stay fucking crazy fit. It's ass backwards, but there is something. It may sound cruel, but there's something to their system, man, that puts a little more onus on.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I would be all for that shit.
Yeah,
I would be in the gym.
Dude,
if I could have free health care.
dude,
Fuck.
I'm telling you that
Motivate me somehow. World.
that would not go well in America. Are you fucking kidding me,
Dude, it's better than spending money on
Well, no. I totally agree. I'm not like I think it's got some potential to put and there are certain companies that do it, that say there's actual businesses that encourage their employees to go to the gym, and they get some kind of insurance benefit from it.
Yeah.
If they stay fit, or if they some of them would just come in and check their card in. Yeah.
I was here.
Yeah. And they would ask for printouts of the dates. Of I was
Wow.
did they do that with you too?
No.
Oh, man.
Nobody ever asked me for proof of them being there.
When I was in the fitness industry, yeah, I had that, man.
Wow.
Holy shit. But anyway, so there are businesses that provide some sort of incentive, but it's not a universal thing.
Word.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Japan is onto something.
I think so with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the nuke was a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'd
I'm
be
just-
running things better.
I'm just thinking of, think about the average conservative. Fuck, I'm about to generalize a lot.
Yeah. Fat.
Think about the average fat conservative sitting on their couch watching Fox, or above that now. Fox is too liberal.
Strongly agree.
Yeah, so we go Newsmax and OAN. So yeah, they're sitting on the couch eating Cheetos. watching OAN. Dude, if you took away their insurance, oh my God, for being too fat, that's
Well, they're paying for their fucking insurance right now, aren't they? These fat conservatives eating Cheetos.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep paying it.
Well, I guess who would that fall on then? Would it? I guess the insurance company could make that decision, right? The insurance company could say you're too fat to be on this insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Try fat people insurance. Should it cost more to be unhealthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should.
It sucks, man. Like the whole. Have you heard the phrase pre-existing conditions? Like you've heard.
Oh
that,
yeah, I know.
You've heard that thrown around.
Yeah, you're disqualified. Don't even walk in this fucking place.
Right, but really, like I think it's a democratic standpoint of you should be able to receive medical care no matter what kind of conditions you have. My point is, sure, in certain cases, you can't help it if you have an autoimmune disease. You know, like, yes, you should be able to have coverage.
Yeah.
Or if you've had, crazy if you have muscular dystrophy, like, you should still be able to get insurance. It shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. But what about some of the things that you have control over? And it's like a hand to mouth thing.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, I'm all for me paying for the damage I did.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the other side of it. Yeah, if you want to pay more, fucking live your life how you want to live it.
Yeah.
But it'd be an incentive. Oh man, then you get into people that can only afford shitty food and people that live in food deserts and all they have is
like
gas station
smoking
food.
cigarettes. That was a choice that I made, and any damage from that,
it's on you.
That's
dog.
on me.
Yeah.
Just like fucking up your car, stinking up your shit. Like, that's on you. You can't take that to a body shop or some shit. Be like, pull this dent out. I punched it.
Yeah. Well, you can.
That should be. Yeah, but it's on the house.
Yeah.
Because I'm in good shape.
But yeah.
No, oil changes are free because you didn't scuff up your car.
Yeah, I'm in good shape.
You pay for pulling out the dents.
Fix my car. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I think the way our system's set up now, some of it has to change, man. We're gonna keep getting worse and worse. Like we're not getting any healthier as a society.
Well, the cost of treatment should be worked on too.
Yeah,
It's like you're gonna be poor if you can afford treatment for your cancer. Like,
right. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it's shit like that.
Like that's horse shit.
Well, I fall into I think there should be some type of government paid health care available to every human.
I do too.
If I'm wealthier and I make more and I want fancy care, fancy coverage,
You
buy
can go
your
to
own
this
shit.
expensive doctor.
Buy your own shit.
Yeah, you are free to do that.
Yes, but
I'm gonna go to that government hospital and get the same shit done.
well, it's
I got my government tummy tuck.
there you go. But it's that or nothing. I mean,
Hell yeah, I would love options.
I'd love to go to a shitty hospital and get care. If you
I
don't
would.
have any money,
I got no money.
Yeah, break your arm, stand in line, and get your cast, dog.
Yeah.
Your half-ass
You
cast.
don't even have to numb me up for anything. Reset that shit.
Yeah.
I don't need drugs.
Yeah. I need no drugs. Fix my arm.
I'm sleepy as shit already.
Yeah. There you go.
Reset it.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. So I'm on board with government insurance as a baseline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I feel it should be. Mm-hmm. I don't think we should rule out all these nice insurance companies.
Yeah. The argument is, though, like for anything that's free, I ain't paying.
Who's paying for it?
I ain't paying for your shit.
You pay for a whole lot of shit you don't know about.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you paying for? Do you know?
Yeah. You paying for that fireman to come to your house that's burning down, or
Like
that
shit.
police officer to respond to fucking, a 911 call?
Like back when Bill was president, probably paid Jeff Epstein for one of his little girls.
Oh my God, dude.
Probably dead. Your money probably dead.
Indirectly, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, we all financed.
Yeah, we all paid for sex slaves
Yeah.
with your hard-earned dollars.
For the actual sex island. Yeah, the underage sex island. Jesus.
Yeah, that no one talks about
Yeah.
anymore.
I don't know, man. I the like fully. Go ahead.
I just don't like that argument of the who's gonna pay for
I
it.
ain't
We're
gonna-
paying for
yeah.
it. They're gonna raise taxes. It's like no, we could. There probably are things that we waste money on.
Yeah, and we should fix that.
We could put some people in positions who actually
Yeah.
know what the fuck they're doing.
Fucking schools.
We could try it out. Yeah, we don't have to put money in that. Fuck schools.
No. Yeah, that's not where
Fix
I was
my
going.
tooth, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I did. I threw that in at an opportune moment. No, that's not what I meant. No, I was, my brain just went, what are things that we all pay for together? Yeah, schools, roads. I like, I don't mind contributing to road work.
Some towns don't get road money, I don't think.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I agree.
Like Jackson, they don't.
Probably not.
They're not
Yeah.
worried about any roads.
Yeah.
They make new ones. They don't
Yeah.
fix the old ones.
Yeah. I'm all right with taxes, man. And especially, and I do think that we need to find a way to, I think it kind of should be a graded system. Like if you're barely getting by, how much fucking more money are we going to take from you
Yeah.
for taxes? I do think that if you are better off in certain brackets, you should pay a little more. I don't think that's an extreme.
Yeah. I mean, you
Statement.
are paying more.
Well, I think a lot of really wealthy people, though, they're, I guess their finances are wrapped up in a corporation, right? So there's tax,
so everything
tax
is
loops. Yeah, tax.
you can write off everything and not pay any taxes, and you make the most money.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of shit to revise, and the way our government's functioning right now, none of it is going to change, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. As time goes on, some of these things are just, you got to beat the fucking idea into submission, and then finally society will come along,
Yeah.
Like probably slavery went on a little too long here in the U.S. Many other countries, like it wasn't a thing in Europe when it was still going on here. So there's bad ideas that persist, long
yeah.
after, because you got to convince people that that system is currently working. You got to convince them, dude, you got this all fucking wrong. Well, fuck, who's gonna pick my cotton, man?
Yeah.
Well, now we have machines that do it for you, so you don't need slave labor. So it takes a while, and I feel like though progress is gonna be faster than it was, because to communicate that in the 1860s and earlier, to try to convince people, it was fucking letters that took days and weeks to arrive, or it was just close enough proximity to someone to go there and tell them. Now the shit it's more instantaneous, man. You and I can chat in an instant. So the good ideas will win in the long run.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's slave labor on fishing boats. That's another thing that's covered in that documentary.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Shit's wild.
What countries?
I'm trying to fucking remember that.
Seaspiracy.
Thailand, maybe?
Thailand?
Thailand?
Yeah. I like Thailand.
Maybe. I think that's it. But yeah, like some shrimp boats that like they can't catch enough to justify paying all these people. So they'll like lure people onto their boats, and once they're on it, they don't let these people off for years. They force them to work to stay alive.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's sad as fuck, and it's happening right now.
Fucking Thailand, dude.
Yeah, I think, god damn, I'd hate to be wrong.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
Don't be
Nobody
wrong,
trusts
dude.
me.
Yeah. Don't trust us.
Like, Google what he says.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude, I wonder, there's a lot of political arguments in this in this episode, man. We're gonna turn off some.
Man, we're gonna.
It's all good.
People are gonna want us to run for office
Oh
now
my
for
God.
sure.
Oh fuck no, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Slave labor.
Yeah. Keep your hands off my shit.
Word.
That's the word.
Let me say.
Look that up, man.
Which word? What I'm looking at right now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna keep looking at it.
Dude, you've heard me though. I'm gonna touch on this, and then we're gonna finish this bad boy. But you've heard me talk about Jonathan Haidt.
It was Thailand.
Oh, good stuff, dude. You know
Go.
stuff.
I got one right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's I talked about this with my gym buddy earlier, but what makes someone more conservative or more liberal? A lot of it is where you're from. So if you're a country boy or girl or otherwise, a lot of the approach for rural America is, I live out here, I do hard shit, leave me the fuck alone. Let me do my shit. Don't take my money, you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing out here in nowhere. I want my shit. Don't take my shit.
Yeah.
Whereas more, you know, when you live in a large city, and you're on top of each other, you got to kind of work together. Like there's got to be, and in order to make ends meet, in order to afford shit, you may have to have assistance.
Mm-hmm.
And it would make sense that they would be more for, hey, the government's going to help me out a bit. So that's like it's the hands-off and hands-on view of the world. You and I grew up kind of in an in-between place. I would call it suburban America. We were in the country technically, but we're on the outskirts of a major metropolitan area, even though it's Mississippi.
Yeah.
For us, it was metropolitan. They had malls and shit.
Yeah, we lived in suburbs of Jackson.
Yeah, effectively. Yeah, we were honestly 15 or 20 minutes from the heart of Jackson.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's honestly, there's terms that liberals and conservatives identify more with. Here it is. It is, so there's these 6 categories of traits that he, and he did a lot of this is a famous psychologist, and he's done a ton of experiments, but basically came up with, hey, conservatives identify more with these traits, liberals identify more with these traits on average. And it depends on where you live, but they are harm and care, fairness and reciprocity, in-group loyalty, authority, respect, purity, sanctity. So conservatives more associate with the latter, in-group loyalty, authority, respect, purity, sanctity. Whereas liberals fall on the first part, harm versus care, fairness versus reciprocity. And these are a spectrum. It's like, but that's just how it sort of lines up. So, you know, I get, you know, you apply this to real world scenarios, the border, not a controversial thing at all, but if you want to be fair to everyone, let everyone in.
Yeah.
So that's a view, but we know there's real world consequences.
Yeah. It's not safe to just have open borders.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like the old, I feel like the hippie vibe would be like, hey man, what are borders anyway? You know, why do we even have them? Let's just all live together, man. But yeah, you get people shitting on sidewalks and creating homeless encampments. Like it doesn't bode well if you want to have like an actual functioning city, society. So yeah, we can sort through the real world consequences of wanting to be fair to everyone. The other side of that is, dude, we think we have a border crisis. Compared to countries in Europe, this is toddler shit. I mean,
they have like real
yeah
battles and shit.
Wait, yeah, over here, yes, there's people coming in, and yes, there's probably a mild degree of drug trafficking, sure, and that's bad, and there's real consequences. But we don't really have to worry about like the Latin American culture importing bad ideas. They kind of fit right into American society. Most of them are fairly hard workers. Honestly, they do a lot of the shit that we don't want to fucking do.
Good, hard-working Christians.
Yeah. And most of them come from, it's a Catholic background. So
we know we can trust them.
Right. So, they believe in Jesus. So, no issues. But in certain places in Europe, dude, there's segments of France and Germany where French and German women just cannot go because they could be murdered. Like there's just, I guess there's you can argue there's places in America that you and I probably wouldn't want to just walk down the street or drive down it in our Volkswagen with ladybug eyes on the front of it. It probably wouldn't end well. But the point is, like, that was kind of the underlying policy of that's our cue. But that was the underlying policy of Germany. I think literally Angela Merkel just said, letting them all in, and they have, and now there's literally just segments of the country that function under their own fucking rules.
Oh wow.
And not a good. Not a good. Like, and I don't know what they're about to do about it in Germany, but when you're not letting your kid go to public school because of, I mean, and that's, I guess it's their prerogative, but there's large segments of the population that just, it's against their religion, and they're not going to have them Western educated. They're going to raise them their way. They're going to beat them their way. Mm-hmm. They're going to, cut the clits off their way. Not all of them. That's there's
that's the fucking thing, though.
It is. It's a real
motherfuckers.
Thing. Let me not overgeneralize,
but it's out there. And it's not fucking cool.
Yeah.
And it's what they believe.
Yeah.
Doesn't make shit okay just because it fits into your fucking religion.
Yeah.
Mutilation.
Some people feel that way about
circumcision.
Yeah, about circumcision.
I don't care.
Cutting on a little boy's penis.
My wiener hood got chopped off. Maybe I wouldn't chop off a little boy's. I would let them grow up and be like, I don't want that there.
Yeah.
Like I like the way the dicks look in the porns that don't have a hat on.
Yeah. Well, not to get too far into this, but the argument for circumcision, like there are certain reasons why, like actual medical reasons, like you can accumulate shit under it. It can also, your foreskin can either be stuck in a retracted or protracted position. Retracted, that can cut off blood supply.
You can lose your wiener head.
Yeah.
The real head.
And if it's protracted, then
you can swell up underneath that hood.
Yeah, you can get infections and shit. Yeah, not good, not pleasant. Get some dick cheese in there.
Yeah.
So I'm the argument.
There are reasons to do it.
Yeah, the argument for circumcision, it's not just a cultural thing. Although that's how it started, there are reasons to want to clip that little layer of skin and give them that nice firm dick head. But
let the microphone swell.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. You had a good circumcision, dude. I'll tell you that. They cut,
Good.
They cut you good, man. They cut you up. But anyway, yeah, there's real world consequences to letting anyone anywhere, especially if they have different ideas about how to do shit. Germany's actually like passing real policy, not Germany, France, passing actual policy to try to put an end to it. Like literally a segregated society from the rest of France. It's becoming a problem. It's not just like, that's where this particular population lives. It's not just where they are. It's the rules they're enforcing, and they're not obeying the rules of the rest of the fucking country. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That part, it's not just, well, this is what I believe. Fuck that. That is, you live here. You live by our fucking rules.
Yeah, same shit your parents would tell you.
Right. So,
motherfucker.
But their way to do it, and it's like potentially going to get ugly. Like, it's just going to be people kicking down doors. You don't think that's going to end that's going to end badly? Like, I don't know. Is that a word? It's going to
badly?
It's going to end.
I think that works fine.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Get some grammar up in here. That's going to end bad. It's going to end badly?
Sure.
It's going to end terribly.
Poorly?
Yeah.
Shittily.
Mightily, shittily. It's gonna be getting bad up in there when people start kicking down doors.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
But I don't know how else to solve it, man. So yeah, our border crisis is one thing, but we ain't in Europe up in here, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
We need
worse.
to quit forcing people to accept every little difference we all have and talk them out of believing the bullshit they believe. Let's focus on that.
Yeah.
Your shit's stupid. Quit believing it.
Let's.
You can call my shit too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Let's call it all stupid.
Call my beliefs
Let's call each other stupid.
But let's not fucking, I don't know. The world should be able to function with your crazy shit. If your crazy shit fucks up my world, then I get to fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, I base it off of like fundamental morals being tied to well-being. So if I negatively affect someone else's well-being, that's where Kai's code of conduct says, nah, cannot do that, cannot go there.
Yeah, that's smart. That's the way to think.
And it's not just because God said it.
Yeah.
Because especially you let's walk it back to the Old Testament.
Yeah.
To the Torah. Then God said some terrible shit, and because God said it, it was right.
Yeah.
Like that's not fucking moral. Yeah, man. That's the best characterization. Let's make up some words here.
Character asturbation.
Yeah, character asturbation. The best characterization I've seen is, if you can tie morality to well-being, like the conscious well-being, or the well-being of conscious creatures, as Sam Harris would say, then I think it's a pretty sound argument. Because you can also say, like the moral relativist would say, well, how can you say that their well-being is this or that? Like what are you to say? Like what if their well-being is shoving fucking ice picks into their wrists? Yeah. What the fuck then? The counter argument to that is health.
Yeah.
Who are you to say that it's not good to always be vomiting? Who the fuck are you? What if I want to vomit all the fucking time? Then it breaks down pretty quickly.
Right.
What if I want horrible skin rashes all over my body? Who are you to tell me that I'm not fucking well according to your definition of health? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's the best counter argument I've seen for the people that go, what about my well-being? What if my well-being is, fucking shooting up heroin and just being a zombie? Well, there's real consequences to that, like to your physical health, to your actual body. You get fucking infections.
And then you call everybody man.
I call everyone man.
Have you done heroin? No. Man. You don't even know me, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, no, that's, the moral argument. And then going back to what my book says is what my morals is. The best argument I've heard against that is another fucking plagiarism from Sam Harris. But he said he was at a conference, an ethics conference, and he was talking to someone that was on this bioethics commission for Obama at the time. And he got up and was talking about ethics from his perspective as a neuroscientist and said something disparaging about the Taliban. And one of this bioethics woman on this council of Obama approached him afterwards and was like, who are you to say that the Taliban's got it wrong? That was basically the gist. Like, who are you to judge them? They have their ways. How are you going to say they're wrong? And he's like, well, what about, he said that I'm fucking this all up, but he tied it to the book. He's like, what? Because it's in a book, it's like, that makes it right. And he gave the example of, well, what about this? He said, let's push the Taliban off to the side. Let me give you just a random, third world country, isolated population, and they physically take out the eyeballs, or the one eyeball of every third child. And he's like, then would you say that is harmful to their well-being? And she said, well, it depends on their reason for doing it.
Wow.
And he's like, all right, well, let's say it's written in a book, and in the book it says, something like every third shall walk in darkness, or some such nonsense, like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, then you could never say it was wrong.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's called moral relativism. That's just saying if it's in their fucking doctrine to throw gays off of rooftops, then who the fuck are you to say that they're wrong?
Yeah.
And I say well-being. If you're negatively affecting someone's well-being, especially their physical health, I mean their mental health too, but their physical health, then you wrong. I can say you wrong.
You wrong.
You wrong.
I'm gonna start a religion, man.
Yeah.
I can get away with everything.
Yeah. That's
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're my
God
wife now.
Damn it, we're doing,
You have no choice.
Yeah. We're doing too many topics
Clearly
today.
stated in my book right here.
Man, we've gone through the gamut, but it also gets into like cult versus religion. Like, when does a cult end and a religion begin? I don't fucking know.
Religion's already started. That's the difference.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's new, it's the cult.
Yeah. I guess so, man.
I don't know, man.
Well, there's new cults.
If you can get investors, you
Yeah.
can make your cult a religion.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you can make it the state religion of Rome, and then the
take over the
Crusades.
whole fucking world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can
Either it's old or you've got investors.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. Well,
You sold some people on some crazy ideas.
did I, man?
You want more wives?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's how you make shit happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't you like more bitches?
Yeah. the difference is, man, we view people in a cult as this, a group of people that believe crazy shit.
Nah.
But when you do it en masse and everyone does it, they're like, oh, well, that's just what we do.
Yeah.
We take this little wafer.
We all believe this insanity.
And this little glass of grape juice, and I'm eating and drinking Jesus, and then it's fine.
This a chunk off of his back.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is his
and
blood.
this is blood.
Yeah. Oh, man, we're going to have a niche fucking audience, dude. I'm so excited.
You are eating the Lord. Isn't this fun?
Yeah. We're going to have fucking 26 loyal motherfuckers up in here, dude.
Like, I don't know that I want to let them in, Dad.
Yeah.
They've been pretending to eat me.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Literally.
Come here. I want to taste you.
Laterally, Jesus Christ. They're eating Jesus. But anyway, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it all out there. We have no more episodes left. I think that was...
Yeah.
No, there's so much shit to talk about, dude. And
there's always more. And we can just have the same conversation again.
Yeah, we're going to do it every fucking week.
Every week.
I guarantee, dude.
Word.
All right, dude. What do you have to add, man? Yeah, that's it.
No.
Oh, the end of it?
I got nothing.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, good time to wrap, man. Get a few hours of sweet sleep, and we'll do it again next week.
See you again next week.
On
Omnipresent Adolescent podcast.
Life for life.
Life for life.